Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Thursday, August 9th, 2023. Do tell me if my audio is okay. I've been testing some new stuff and I want to make sure I'm not echoing and that you can hear me. My name's Jennifer Cotton. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. And again, I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Before I say too much and forget what I said. Audio's good. Thank you, Kylie. Okay. My name's Jennifer Cotton. Oh, okay. No echo. Whew, I thought it said yes, echo, Robin. My name's Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. And that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So hello and welcome. Thank you guys for checking my audio for me. I've been messing with a new app for my hand camera. We're going to see how that works today, but in testing it, I had some audio issues, which really were my fault, but who knows? Because I cannot hear this broadcast when I'm live. So I don't know what's going on. So I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator 21 years now and almost 22 in November. And I now currently do this as a full-time job. So watching this video is very helpful to me. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for, if it's your first time. And then of course, as you come on the video, please say hi. I need to write myself a note. I forgot to pull a prize for this video. But as you come on, replay or in person, live, please say hi on YouTube or Facebook, and that will get you entered to win a prize today. So today is 8/9/23 video prize. The prize is going to be a new product from the new and holiday catalog, which is what I'm doing today. So normally I do stamping projects on my video, but today I am not. I am giving a tour or a haul of everything I purchased so far in the initial pre-order from this holiday mini catalog, the September through December Stampin' Up! Catalog. So again, if you're new, welcome, thank you. You'll get to see some brand new product that's releasing next month for customers. If you're a demonstrator or you have your catalog already, grab your catalog, grab a cup of coffee, a Coke, a water, a tea, or whatever you like, and a notepad so you can make notes. But anyway, back to the prize. So as you come on, if you will please say hi, you will get entered to win, and saying hi helps me on both platforms. So, and also if you share the video, make sure you comment that you shared, which will also, A, it's helpful to me, and B, I will need to know that you shared it by commenting, because I won't know otherwise. And I will enter you again if you do that. Okay, so let me go over here. Robin was the first one I saw over on YouTube. Good morning, Robin. By the way, today is Wednesday. I think I said it's Thursday because I always go live on Thursdays. It's Wednesday, August 9th, Wednesday. I normally go live on Thursdays, but I will be getting ready and going to a scrapbook retreat tomorrow. Yay! For the whole weekend, Thursday through Sunday. So that's why I'm doing my live today. Okay, Robin, good morning. Happy sunshine. Happy Wednesday, she says. That's what reminded me. Thank you, Robin. Sandy, good morning. Hey, Hilda in upstate New York, and Kylie, all of y'all over on YouTube. I appreciate you watching me on YouTube. And good morning. Good morning, Kylie. Thanks, you guys, for checking my audio. Liz, good morning. Hey, Joni, good morning. Good to see you. Ro, you made it. Yay. Hello. Another Joni in Indiana. Good morning to you. Hey, Pat. Thanks for sharing. Good morning, Marcia. And check a name over here. Mary Ann. Good morning. Mary Ann says, best holiday catalog ever. Can't find it on the screen, but it's over there. In all caps, yes, or best yet, whatever she said. It's the best one. She's right. Marcia says, good morning, all the friendly stampers. And Cindy, good morning. Marcia is reminding you guys over on YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up next to the live chat. Thank you, Marcia. Again, thumbs up, hearts, even a mad face. It's all helpful. So please feel free to click all those buttons. You can subscribe, turn on notifications, everything. Thank you, Marcia. Hey, Karen. Hey, Joni. Oh, can't wait to see the new catalog. Yes, Landa, good morning. Karen Snow, all the way from Newfoundland. I'm probably saying that wrong. Canada, yay, love it. Love to see Canadian watchers and anywhere. Here it is. This is Marianne. Best holiday catalog yet. It really is. And it's the best one in a long time. I may have had maybe like my favorite in the past, but it's been a while since one's been this good for me. Shannon, good morning. Hold on, I tried to remove that and I messed up. Shannon, Lori, she says, I watch on Facebook, but like the video on YouTube. Yes, I've heard that if you're watching live on YouTube, you can pause it. I have heard that. So you can not miss things. Of course, you can pause on replay on both platforms. But anyways, Sherry, good morning in southeastern Indiana. Got another name over here. I don't know. Linda, good morning. Sarah, can't wait for my new items to arrive. Sue in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Janet in North Carolina. Stacy in South Florida. Julie, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so I am going to go through my basically my sales pitch faster today, hopefully, supposedly. So we can get to this because I think this video will be long. So don't forget, you can always come back and watch replay if you have to leave, or if you're watching replay, you can pause, come back, whatever. But I want to remind you, I will add timestamps in the YouTube video later today. Timestamps in the YouTube video later today. So click show more or more in the video description. That'll open up my full description, which gives you links to join my club, sign up for my email newsletter, shop with me, etc. Host code, like all that info is in the description. It's up here on Facebook, but I can add timestamps in YouTube. And then I'll add a link over here that will take you straight to my blog tomorrow on August 10th. I almost clicked end broadcast instead of just remove that little thing. Good morning, Shirley. And hold on, where are we? Cindy, good morning. I thought I scrolled wrong. Terry, good morning. Okay. So I do this as a full-time job. I offer tons of events anyone can take anywhere in the United States. And we do have one in Canada right now. So stay tuned for that. So all of my classes are going to include PDF tutorial. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss unless otherwise stated in the instructions. You just stamp and assemble with the PDF instructions. You will cut your own designer paper or kit components if they are included with the fee. The tutorials only I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Tutorials only are available to everyone in the world per Stampin' Up! Policy. But you have to make sure you register for those during the class registration time, and anyone in the US can take the regular classes. Now my team gets all my tutorials free, all of them. So you should definitely join my team. That reminds me, I need to upload for y'all for my team, what did I just do? Retreat. PDF team. Okay. I always do it. It's just sometimes I forget. Okay. And then as a reminder, as you come on this video today, please say hi, make a comment, whatever you want, and you will be entered to win a prize from the new holiday catalog. Okay. So by the way, my winners need to be within the US. I just mailed a prize to someone outside of the US, and I don't mind at all, but it was a little pricey. So I'm going to do winners within the US, but if we draw a winner not in the US, you'll get a free PDF tutorial from me. Darlin's in hot and muggy Hollywood, Florida. Hey, Margot. And Marcella, good morning from California and Maryland. Woohoo. Yes, Darlin says, so excited for this live. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let me quickly tell y'all about what I have going on. I'm going to see if I have any graphics I need to share. So quick. So every month I have 4 classes. Stamp a stack. There's a sneak peek, 12 cards. A sampler, 12 by 12 framed art. Card class, 4 cards for $15, free with a $20 order. And scrapbook class, which I do not have a sneak peek of. They all happen in person on August 21st, or if you're taking it to go, nope, in person August 19th. And if you're taking it to go, they're mailed August 21st. You can join the Stamp a Stack and Sampler Club and cancel anytime, get $25 free after 6 months of joining or being a member consecutive. You get little gifts from me each month. Karen is working on the gifts right now for August. Yes. You get those. They're not guaranteed every month, but so far we haven't missed a month in quite a long time. So Sampler and Stamp a Stack, you can join the clubs. Card and scrapbook are $15 free with a $20 order. Anyone in the U.S. can take any of these. And if you don't want to join those clubs, you can take the classes a la carte. So make sure you're in my email newsletter. Join it right now up here in Facebook, down here in YouTube. I have the full video description, which includes that link. And you'll get an email today at 1 p.m. Central with links to all of these events. And then you'll get other reminders about these events. Okay. And I have the actual, well, what do I have over here? I don't have Stamp a Stack because I actually gave it to Landa early, but I have the sampler, which I'm just giving y'all a fast sneak peek, but it's so, in my opinion, so pretty, and you should take that class. You can sign up for my horse and sleigh Christmas class. This is to go only. 8 cards, 4 original designs. Pretty much in my class, all of my designs are original. I very rarely copy, very rarely, and which there's nothing wrong with copying, trust me, but it's just so that I can offer that to y'all. But you're going to make these 4 designs, 8 cards. We have a couple of fun folds there that are cute when you open them, in my opinion. 8 cards with the horse and sleigh bundle. Those dies went not orderable, but they're coming back in August, so don't worry. But I still recommend you register early because a lot of the product I'm using is while supplies last. But you need to register for that one by August 20th at the latest. So you have about 10, 11 more days. But the sooner, every time someone registers, I order their stuff since it's while supplies last. Okay. Holiday extravaganza. I did make this detailed graphic just so I didn't have to type all those notes on here. But this is an in-person or to-go event, September 9th. RSVP by September 3rd, in-person in DeSoto, Texas, to go mailed September 11th. Of course, you're about to see all the stuff from this new catalog. I did not have time to write notes for myself today to point out what we'll be using as I go. But make yourself a note right now. We're using the Merry and Bright bundle, the Autumn Leaves bundle, the Pick of the Patch bundle, and the Joy to You set and handcrafted elements. So if I remember, I can point that out. But if I don't, you can remind me. And those are the 4 things we'll be using along with DSPs and ribbons and blah, blah, blah for these 8 projects. You get a ton of stuff with your fee, an assortment of new accessories that you get to keep. If you're in person, it includes lunch, 2 stamping demonstrations streamed on Facebook if you're, to an exclusive group if you're not there. 8 projects, all original designs, $50 plus store prize entry, fun, optional card swap displays. I have 2 guest display stampers, so I'll post all their samples in the Facebook group. PDF tutorial, like, come on. And the Facebook group, which you can access over and over. So register for that. Well, go back to this graphic because I didn't write it down. Did I write the deadline on here? Yes, September 3rd. September 3rd. Okay, so we got that. And then we have our retreats coming up in person in March. Oh, wait. Well, I don't know if this one's written down here, but the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. So we're going to start our holiday crafting. This one, I believe, I think it's not on my sheet. But anyway, it is, I believe, September 30th on Facebook. You do not have to be present September 30th. It will be recorded. You'll complete your projects with PDF tutorial. So Genevieve Co. is in Canada. So if you live in Canada, you can take this class. Just click my link, and in the first screen that comes up is a link to sign up in Canada. So there you go. 10 projects, a great huge goodie bag of brand new stuff from this holiday catalog. We are using the Berry Cute, I think it's called, bundle, the bear one, which you'll see today. PDF tutorials, 2 optional bonus classes whose names I cannot remember at this time. I don't know why I didn't write this stuff down. Oh, wait, here it is. I have a printout. Genevieve's doing the Autumn Leaves class, and I'm doing the Sending Cheer class. So you can register for this now, but I didn't write my deadlines on there. Is it here? It's happening on September 30th, and probably, let me just look at a calendar because I know how I do my math. Probably the deadline is September 17th. All right. Then the retreats. Hello. March. Can't read it. Oh, April 20th and August 10th. No, though. How do I keep not updating this graphic? I am telling y'all I have updated it multiple times. I can't. Okay, March 28 through 31 and June 20 through 23. Okay, come join us in Temple, Texas. You won't regret it. We'll try to take pictures and post them from this weekend. Everybody remind me to do that. We'll be in Temple this weekend. Okay, don't forget the cruise. So last week I told you we only have 1 spot left. I lied. I was wrong. We have 3 spots left, at least as of last time we checked. Check us out on our last cruise. Having a blast. There's the bag everybody got. There's our class area, self-paced. You come take it at midnight, 6 a.m., noon, anytime you want. April and I are there in the daytime to help you. You won't regret that either. So that's January 28th, 2024. You need to register soon. Okay, so there we go. There's my events. I'm going to go back and see who I haven't said hi to. Cindy, good morning. Sarah, thanks for sharing. Hey, Pat, I will see you tomorrow. I'll see a lot of these people tomorrow that are on here. Yay, Lori says, I love watching new catalog videos. Enjoy hearing what the demo's like. Yes, I pretty much only ordered what I liked. Well, I didn't order everything I liked, but what I ordered was what I liked the most. Hey, Mary Ann, 72 degrees in Shenandoah Valley. Who is this? Catherine. So that sounds cool to me. Is that cool, Catherine? Because it is 84 right now in Midlothian, Texas. Kathy in Colorado, from the Colorado mountains. Mildred, good morning. Haven't seen you in a while. Cindy, can't wait for the new catalog. By the way, okay. Kelly, retreats are so fun. Thank you, Kelly. I don't know why I don't see your comment on this side. These programs. Oh, there it is. That's Kelly. Retreats are so fun. Thank you, Kelly. I was about to say, I lost my train of thought. Something about, oh, darn, I lost it. I don't know. Pat, my second box of likes is arriving today. Yes, girl. I actually ordered another thing because I placed an order for club, and I'm sending it to Landa because she's going to work on it this weekend, which she's invited to retreats, but she doesn't attend at this time. And long story short, I added another pre-order item on that one. So I'll get it from Landa once I get back because I'll be gone by the time she gets that, which is fine. So yeah, I have more coming too, Pat. Okay. Real quick, Stampin' Up! Specials. Don't forget to redeem your bonus days coupons. You earned them last month. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably didn't earn any. So no problem. But if you earned them, they expire August 31st. Make sure you spend them. I'm going to show you that new kit that came out last week. I have it here, so I'll show you that real quick, and you can purchase that while supplies last. It's on sale. All of our kits are on sale up to 30% off during this month. August, let me show you. This is the new kit put together, but I will show you the actual kit. It's way cuter in person, as everything is. I was showing it at the end of my team meeting. Like, I just opened it. We were just chit-chatting because the meeting was over. And I'm just like talking to them and pretend this is one of the things. And I'm just holding it up. But we're like literally talking about other stuff. And everybody started going, wait, what is that? Where'd you get that from? And I'm like, oh, that's that new kit I told you I was going to open at the end. And they're like, I need to order that. So yeah, it is cute. Anyway, I'm going to show you that. You can go to my website. You'll find the link everywhere in this video, like it's everywhere. And you'll find the kits. Just go to kits. If you need help, let me know. I have a link. Anyway, new kit and all of the other ones are on sale right now. And then, do I need to go up or down with this? And then, of course, demonstrators can order from this holiday catalog now. And if you would like to get anything you see today or anything else in this book, oh, that's what I was going to say, how to get your catalog from me. You can get the starter kit for $99. Pick 125 of any current merchandise you want, plus everything in here. So let me know if you want help on that. Okay, so if you're my customer, I've selected my long distance customers to mail these to, but you can ask me, hey, if you're a long distance customer, did you mail me one? Because I could have missed you. And if I didn't, I will put one in the mail to you instead. I mailed them from Stampin' Up. Local, they are in the basket right now to be picked up. Of course, I'm bringing them to retreat for all of you guys who need them. And anyone else, they'll be in the basket, or I'll mail it to you, or after you let me know, or I will put it, I'll see you at class in August. Okay, so hopefully that answers that question about how to get your catalog from me. All right, I'm going to point the camera down. Woo-hoo. I got some stuff down here to show real quick, and then we'll get into this catalog. But I always, or not always, but I have a little show and tell. You know what? I think I'm going to take this off of the screen, the brand. I'll take it off before I start this catalog tour. Sort of. It's not really a tour. Don't forget to grab your catalog if you have it. Grab your drink and a snack and a pen and paper. And don't forget, you can get any of the stuff I showed today with our starter kit. And my paper and ribbon shears are coming as well. Okay, so quick show and tell. I've got my team let me move this for a second. My team meeting swaps. We just have my team meeting. By the way, I'm trying a new app for this down camera because the old app I was using was delaying. So please let me know if you see any issues. That way I can just know, like, I might not be able to fix it right now. Also, how's the quality and all that on the hands. The hands is the only camera that's different today. I'm going to see if I can move it a little closer to me just so I can reach better. Okay, so team meeting. My team is awesome. I have a ton. Oh, this one's not a team meeting swap. I have a team of like close to 200 demonstrators all over the US, and you can see how many swaps. So obviously it's not required, but we do monthly card swaps. You can mail them into me, or if you're local, you can bring them by. And everybody makes however many swappers we have. That's how many cards you make, and you get back one of each. So here are the swaps. This is the one Dorothy made. It's so cute. So it was all tied in a pretty bow. And then when you open it up, boom, you tie it in another bow right here so it'll look cute, and you do this. And Dorothy gave us instructions with the swap. Isn't that amazing? So participating in these swaps is so beneficial. And half of the people who participate don't do this as a business. Dorothy does, but they just do it to get the cool samples back, and that is completely fine. And so that means we all got the instructions on how to make that from Dorothy. So perks. This one I think was Melanie. Yes, Melanie. This is that new truck. Y'all, the punch is not orderable temporarily. I think it's coming back in October. But you can, you don't even have to have the punch, and you can get the punch later. So get that stamp set while it's available. I'm going to look at the punch truck. Yeah, October 16th right now for this punch. But anyway, there's that. That's in the online store, that truck. This is Elaine. Did some awesome sponging there to make a background. Just love the colors. So cute. This one is Robin. So this is a special card. See how I'm wiggling it? Because that is magnetic. You remove, again, the truck. So cute. I don't know if she had the punch or not. She could have hand cut this out, but there we go. It's an ornament, and it's magnetic. She obviously glued a magnet in there and in there. So cute. So it's a gift in a gift. And I mean, you get one of these just for participating in the swap. Pretty cool. This was our winner from Mary Ann. Awesome technique there on the cutting of the paper. And then last but not least, Martha. And I love the inside. I love the card, but the inside, like you're stellar. And then look at all those skies. So she was able to use both sides of this star. I forgot the name of it, but I showed it on another video. Designer paper, the galaxy stuff. Okay, so those were our card swaps. As you see, it's optional to participate, but what you get back is amazing. I do mail those back if they're long distance. And then it's been, I don't know if Allison watches my videos, but it's been a long time since I got a card from Allison. So I was so excited. My friend Allison, and she's a team member for 18 years. Allison, happy anniversary this month. Anyway, look at this adorable summer card Allison sent me. So thank you, Allison. All right, let's look at this kit. Can't tell if I like the quality of this camera. Mary Ann, they're in the basket right now. Although, let me check if I mailed you one. I have the list. Mary Ann, text me so I can remember to check for you. Okay, so this kit is $11 and something cents right now. It'll be $13 next month if it lasts. The festive tags kit, you get your instructions. This is in the online store right now. It's not part of the mini catalog. You get some shiny embellishments and dimensionals. You get the twine you need, and then you get these gorgeous gold foil embellishments. Like, this is obviously to create those tags. You get English plus other languages. You get everything you need in English. Don't worry. Joy, Merry, Christmas, Be Merry, For You, Noel. And then you get all the other languages. These are stickers. Then the little tags are super cute. I want this camera further back. So that was that design of tags. Then there's this design. I think I'll look at the picture again and look at that gold. Oh, it's so awesome. So that's the tag kit. You do not have to do stamping to complete this, so it will be a great, grab some for Thanksgiving so you can have everybody make tags, make them up and give them out as gifts. Let me show you this real quick again. Yeah, 15 tags is what it makes. Now, I'm going to be offering a camp coming up pretty soon with Alejandra where we make cards with these for y'all. So you're going to want to sign up for that. It will be, will possibly be limited availability. So that's the new festive tags kit, I believe is the name. Yes, it's 162485. I feel like this camera is not focusing very well. Let me test something real quick. I'm going to test something on this camera. 30 there. Please turn video on and off again. Oh, so that's not going to work. Okay, fine. Fine. So I'm not sure. It seems like when I come up, it does not focus. So I'll have to play with that off screen. And then last, real quick, before we start our tour, is my online order special for the month of August 2023. When you place your online order of $25 or more, you will receive a class packet in August with this host code. Boop, boop. That's through the 15th to make these 4 cards. This class packet will be mailed to you in September. PDF instructions will be sent to you after I mail it. And we'll cut, die cut, punch, and emboss. You will stamp and assemble with PDF instructions. Only you get the PDF. I'm testing my delay here. Only you get the PDF, and well, my team gets the PDF, of course, but customers, only you. Yeah, so you get that. Now, if the order is $50 or more, you also are going to get the brand new Blooming Pearls from the holiday catalog. And I picked them because I think you could actually use some of them on these projects. I think it would match really well. Why did you blink, camera? So let me, what was I going to, I'll just show you the screen real quick to spell it out. Let me remove this thing. 25 or more with the host code, free class packet to make 4 cards with the Crafting with You bundle. $50 or more, you also get the free brand new accessory, the Blooming Pearls. 150 or more, you still get all the stuff, but don't use the host code. And I will also give you, or Stampin' Up will also give you at least $15 in Stampin' rewards when you check out. If you don't know how to redeem that, make sure you watch my video about how to add the host code, because it tells you there. And the gifts are sent the following month. Okay, so there's the packet. I made these 3 of these cards. Oh, and I added ribbon to this card. I'm going to try. Yeah, it's not zooming in when I bring it up. I do not know why. I mean, yeah, it's like blurry. That's bad. Of course. I tested that before and it did not do that. So who in the world knows? I don't know how to fix it while I'm live. Okay, we'll deal with that later though. And we'll just look at stuff far away. All right, so I'm going to start the tour. Don't forget, you can get these products. Here's the new mini catalog. Marianne said she needs one. They're on my porch right now, but also Marianne texted me because I think I may have put you on the mailing list, and those will be coming any day now. And yeah, if you're a demonstrator, you can see it online now. Some demonstrators have started receiving theirs in the mail. That's going to be based on the post office, so we can't, you know, be jealous yet of who got theirs. We can be jealous, but we understand the reason. And but of course I ordered packs of 8, so I got that. Now we're not allowed to show the inside yet on a video, but I will open mine off screen so that I can say what page I'm on and stuff. Hopefully I'll remember. Again, I want to remind you the paper and ribbon shares are coming. So any paper I show you today will be included with that, and any ribbon I show you today will be included with that. And then where's my thing? Get it out, Jennifer. Oh, you can purchase this stuff with our starter kit if you're not a demonstrator. You can get it right now. A little bear I have here for later. Okay. All right. So I am on pages 8 and 9. This is the Merry Bold and Bright suite on pages 8 and 11. I mean, 8 and 9. What is wrong with me? Let's get it together. Okay, so let's start out with this bundle. It is the Merry and Bright stamp set, photopolymer. We have not actual size on the front. So, for example, that ornament is much larger than the ornament pictured there. So that's good. It's bigger. 19 photopolymer stamps. We have a large old-fashioned shape light bulb, and then a large, more of the new skinny pointy style light bulb. You have the little filament things that you can stamp inside the light bulbs. You have the top part of the bulb that screws on that you put a hook or a string through. You have little like 3 lines that make like light coming out. A solid star. By the way, these ornaments are super solid. No need to color. No coloring on this set. But there's like a little white highlight line that won't stamp on there, or no color. Okay. There is a long string that's curly. So obviously you can string the lights on it, but it's also single. It's really nice. Solid, loopy line that you'll be able to use for lots of stuff. And then lots of greetings here. So we have 4 that are cursive or cursive and straight fonts. And then the rest are a solid block, like a rectangle, with the words in all caps, bold, all caps etched out. So the reverse image. Okay, so the cursive are holly jolly, love, oh, comma, what fun, Santa was here. Love that. And then the blocky ones are to you and yours. Happy, have a Merry Christmas and bright. So there we go. Now these dies, by the way, this is my tour. In case you're like, what is she doing? This is my tour of what I purchased from the holiday catalog. And no stamping today. What was I going to say? Yeah, so if you're just joining and you're wondering what's going on, that's what's going on. Who said they were a little late? Linda, no problem. Hey, Charlotte's catching us between meetings. Love it. Joyce, good morning. Carmen, good morning. Rose said, I have done the new kit, and ooh, she's already made the new kit and had lots of oohs and ahs. Love it. That's the kit I showed at the beginning. Ann, you're welcome. She was one of our card winners from some recent video. Linda in Idaho, getting breakfast ready late, no problem. Ann shared, Cindy shared. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so these dies, of course, you can cut out the 2 ornaments. There is 2 dies for each one. I love that. So 2 of each shape, so you can cut out 2 at a time. Also 2 dies to cut out the topper at a time. And then I think that's all for stamped images. And then everything else is going to be additional standalone dies. So you can cut out 2 different wavy lines for your strings, for your ornaments, or whatever you end up using those for, 2 at a time, but they are separate lines. You can emboss. There's a lot of double dies in here. So you can emboss some sort of light impressions, the little lines like a sunburst or whatever, but obviously for something else. There is a die that looks like there's 2 of them that are the same standalone that look kind of like it has the lines where you screw in the top part of the bulb handle. So there's 2 of those, and I'm sure they layer on top of these open ones that you can stamp. 2 different standalone, much smaller, much tinier than the stamped light bulbs strands. One with the old-fashioned type bulbs, one with the newer type. And those are going to be just standalone. You're not going to be able to stamp inside them. So it will be a solid color or a silver gold, whatever. You can cut out the star. Yeah, I think I said them all. It is Merry and Bright dies, and you get 16. Okay. My name was picked for card videos. Receive the cards. Gorgeous cards. Thank you. Yay, Lori. And she says she's mailing 3 cards today. Awesome. Let me see who else. Oh, Stella, good morning to you. Martha, good morning. Okay. Okay. So this is a whole suite. So next up, I'll just show how I have them in order here. I love these in person. These are called the iridescent adhesive back discs. So they're flat and extremely shiny. I don't know, I have too many lights going on, but they're super shiny. They are Poppy Parade, Pool Party, Melon Mambo, white, and Granny Apple green. Just gorgeous. They're not too big. They're, pretty darn small. So that's great. Like, I'd rather have smaller than everything being giant. Then we have this ribbon. It's gorgeous. I wish I could get closer, but it's blurring when I go too close. So I'm going to have to figure that out. This is the white iridescent ribbon. You get 10 yards. You can get this in my paper ribbon share, of course. You get like 2.5 yards of it, but I'm trying to read. Yeah, so it's white. It is 1/2 inch wide, and the edges are sort of, it's like sewn there. So it's a little shiny, even shinier on the edge, but it's a super shiny ribbon. It's very thin. I feel I've done nothing with any of this except punch out this bear punch. That's all I've done. And so just doing this right now, it's going to be really easy to work with. Real easy. I'm going to love it. Okay, then we have 2 papers. We have the designer paper. It's 12 by 12. It is called Merry, Bold, and Bright. 12 by 12. Let me see. Let me read the colors real quick. Blueberry bushel, crushed curry, flirty flamingo, granny apple green, lemon lime twist, melon mambo, pool party, poppy parade, shaded spruce. So there is a sheet, white background with strings of the newer style lights all over it, just in a row, sort of interlocking with each other. Super cute. I don't know. Oh, every color I named, I think, is shown on here. Okay, so super cute. Then the back of that is a shaded spruce, I believe, with granny apple green. Very large dots, very large. Let's just measure them. 5/8 inch dots, and they are not, they're super solid, nothing distressed on here, but they're not perfectly round, in my opinion. Yeah, they're not. Super cute. Then we have another sheet just like that one on the front, but the other style of lights. Super cute. The back of that is, I keep forgetting these colors, but it's pink and red, really thick stripes. Melon Mambo and Poppy Parade. That's what I thought, but I was scared to say it. These are like 3/4 inch stripes. Pretty solid, pretty exact. You know, they're not painted on, they're just stripes. Okay, I love this one. It's like ombre dots. So they start at the top with like melon, flirty flamingo, pool party, blueberry, shaded spruce, granny apple green, crushed, what is this? Crushed curry, Poppy Parade, melon, and we start over. And the dots are kind of almost zigzag, white background. They're much smaller dots. They're only about 1/4 of an inch, and they're slightly not perfect, you know, like you painted them, but very solid, no distressing, pretty much no distressing on this paper. Okay, we have a Poppy Parade background with fa la 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 la, la 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 la, literally printed all over it in white, super cute. La 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 la. That was the back of the dots. Okay, the next one is diagonal, bold, stripes, all the colors. White in between, solid stripes, about 1/4 inch thick. So fun. Obviously, as you're looking at this, hopefully you're thinking also, of course, it's great for a bold, bright Christmas. But we've got birthday, like it's not just Christmas. Definitely not just Christmas. I like Joyce is like that foil paper is amazing. It is, Joyce. I agree. Okay, this one's just crushed curry with small white stars all over it, solid stars, not perfectly drawn, and yeah, that's it. Just small white stars all over. We have another same. Let me see. Did we have one like this already? Dots in a diagonal pattern. It's a little different than the other ones. They're about 1/2 inch dots, a little bit not perfectly round, but this one, and it's a white background. It's melon mambo, and they're on a diagonal instead of going across. Well, I guess technically they go across, but the color schemes are in a diagonal. Melon mambo, flirty flamingo, crushed curry, Poppy Parade. Then it starts over. So cute. The back of that one is a bright granny apple green with small triangle, like perfect triangle Poppy Parade Christmas trees with white stars on top. These trees are tiny, about a little over 1/4 of an inch, and it's a pattern. Like they're just side by side. It's like they're interlocked. Yeah. Another great one, you could do masculine cards. Of course, these bright, fun Christmas, but whatever. And these are solid stripes, no white on this sheet they're about a little, so some of them are almost 3/4 of an inch and some are a little less than that. Anyway, it's blueberry bushel, pool party, shaded spruce, granny apple green. And is that like light granny apple green? Oh, they have lemon lime twist in this paper too. So some of these colors, it might be lemon lime instead of what I'm saying. You get the idea. Okay, a sheet, last but not least, white background, small triangle Christmas trees, perfectly drawn with, or printed with a little trunk on them, but it's all green, like one solid color. But it's like granny, lemon lime twist, and shaded spruce. Repeat. All right, so there's that paper. Merry, bold, what's it called? And bright. Merry, bold, and bright. I'm going to try to put it back in my package, but I completely destroyed one of my packages yesterday. Like, it was kind of hilarious. Okay, last but not least in this suite, we're just on suite 1, y'all. Not that I bought every suite in the book, because I didn't. This is the Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green foil. You get 2 sheets of each color. And as I think Joyce said, it is gorgeous. It's very hard to show on a video, but like, you want to look at this part right here, not with my face. I don't know. It's hard to show on a video, but it's gorgeous. So shiny in person. Can you imagine die cutting these Christmas strings of ornaments and stuff? Yeah, it's going to be great. Okay, there we go. Next, let me pull out what I have next. This is a bundle. Let's see what page it is. Obviously, again, I didn't buy everything. And by the way, I missed, and so my friend Robin ordered me some, and I'm going to get it at retreat. But don't miss on page 5 the A Walk in the Forest 12x12 designer paper. It coordinates, I believe, with these dies, these trees, I think. There's a picture of it right here on the page. And the polar bear stuff. But it is also a fundraiser. And so $3 every time you buy that $12.50 paper, A Walk in the Forest, $3 will go to support organizations dedicated to spreading cheer and providing support to those in need. So there we go. I missed it basically in the catalog because it's hidden on page 5. I hope y'all cannot hear that message it on my home phone right now. Joyce. Corinne, that is the only pack of DSP in the mini I don't care for, not my style. I'm assuming you mean the one I just showed, not the one I'm talking about, Corinne. Will you share your opinions if you think it will sell out fast? Definitely, but I'm not the best at predicting that anymore. But any punch might sell out fast. That's just how it seems to go lately, unless Stampin' Up! Is getting smarter on their ordering. So definitely punches. Ooh, look how big this tree is, y'all. But yeah, if I notice something, Lori, I will definitely share that. Okay, so Merriest Trees is a bundle on page 12. First of all, much larger than shown on the front, and that means that's how big that tree is going to be in that designer paper that I need. That I need to get my hands on. Because these, well, unless it's that smaller tree die, it might be that one that fits it. But anyway, where's my ruler? This tree is 4 inches, and then at the base, it's a little over 3 inches. Photopolymer. It's called Merriest Trees. We have got 16 stamps. So there's the big solid tree I just told you about. Then there's the detailed tree to stamp on top. Detailed branches. Not really branches. This tree style, I have no clue how you describe this, but it's as if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections that you glued together and they end up forming a triangle shape. And so each section has the little not scalloped, but like a shape at the bottom. So it's like sections of trees. Hopefully that makes sense. And then when you stamp this detail on top, it highlights each section. So it could be like the snow if you heat embossed it, or just a darker green to make the tree have more depth. Okay, then we have an image of 3 ornaments. I want to verify this. Yeah, 1 image, 3 ornaments. Obviously you could stamp on the tree, but you could stamp and die cut out. Sorry, I was fixing my camera. We Wish You a Merry Christmas is in the shape of a tree. OMG, does that fit the die? We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Look at that. You can stamp it and put it inside this little tree. So in the dies, there are, is this a single tree? There's 2 large trees, the one that matches the stamp and one a little bit smaller than that. I'm not sure if this is to build a tree. There's 3 other dies. I'm thinking they are to build a tree, maybe. I don't know. Let me look at these pictures. And maybe it cuts apart. Oh, yes, maybe sections. I feel like it does. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you can stamp this one big tree and cut out a tiny tree from the top, a medium tree with the next 2 sections, or a large tree with, large, with the top 3 sections. That is what I'm seeing. Okay, then this one must be the next layer down. What the heck? It's so versatile. Yep, 4 sections, or you can do all 5. Landa's going to kill me because I didn't take a picture of where these dies go. Landa, did you buy this one? Look at that. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees out of the one stamp with these 5 dies. Then it appears to me that We Wish You a Merry Christmas fits inside that tree. I could be wrong, but doesn't that look like a tree shape? I don't think it's going to cut it off too bad. Okay, back to the thing. So we have the dies to cut out the tree sections. OMG. Everybody put this on their list. I think this is my retreat. No, I think I'm using this at retreat at October that will be offered to go in my class because that retreat is full. Okay, let me focus. Let's go back to the stamp set. So we have the big tree, the filler, several gift images that it looks like they probably can be layered and or stacked. Yeah, so you can, I'm trying to look at I'm looking at the samples. Anyway, yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, basically 4 images that can be used in making gift boxes, different type of images. Then there's 2 different bows, of course, could be on top of the tree or on the gifts. Let's look at the dies. Die for that bow. Die for that bow. So yes, die for each bow. There's a star, of course. Die for that. These are solid images. You do not need to color in. My favorite. It shows you can die cut 2 different trees out of that fundraiser DSP. Thank you, Pat. 2 trees out of the fundraiser. I don't know which ones for sure, but 2 of these 5. This set is amazing. Okay, stamp set. There's a tree trunk. It's pretty skinny considering the size of this tree, but there's a tree trunk, although, yeah, pretty skinny. Just a little short stump. And there is a die for that. I guess you could use it to make like if you had hammered together maybe pieces of wood. There's little rectangle dies and squares to cut out the gifts. There's some other star standalone dies that you can cut out other stars with. There's another solid star standalone, a detail star standalone, another, I missed this one. So lots of stars to put in and on the trees and gifts. I believe this will be there's a big tag die, a gift tag. It's 3 1/4 by 2 1/4, and it cuts a giant hole in the top so you can tie your ribbon through it. And then there's a reinforcer die to put on that. And then that image of 3 ornaments, you can cut out all 3 at one time, and there's 3 sets of those dies. So you can decorate one tree probably in one pass on your die cut machine. So I think I said them all. I am even more excited now that I bought this, now that I've looked at it with you guys. What do y'all think? Merryest Trees bundle, and then grab that designer paper. Pat just told us it cuts out at least 2 of the trees, and it's going to coordinate with the polar bears as well. And you're going to donate. It's called A Walk in the Forest on page 5. I'll show that next week, obviously. Amazing, sweet. I know. Okay, next, I have a couple of things from this Oh Holy Night. I think it's called Sweet, but let me look at the name. But I just have a couple of products here, which this ribbon is to die for. Okay, so this is called Oh Holy Night, page 14 and 15. I got the best ribbon possibly ever. Have y'all ever seen this much gold sparkle in a Stampin' Up! Ribbon? So it is called, let me read it, Night of Navy and Gold Glittered Ribbon. It is 1/2 inch wide, so very wide. It's very Night of Navy, perfect match, and that these gold, chunky gold, it's organza, basically. I think that's what this is called. Is it organza, y'all? So it's like see-through ribbon. It's like our white organdy, but thinner. It's more see-through and thinner, and it's wider. Thinner, so hopefully you understand what I mean. It's more see-through, and it's more wide. Look at it. Now, this whole suite is gorgeous. Night Divine bundle, Stars at Night bundle. Oh, there's 2 bundles. Yes, etc. But this is what I got right now. And then this paper is the Shining Brightly 12 by 12 specialty paper. It's got Very Vanilla, Night of Navy, and Gold. So this is a specialty. So someone asked what will sell out fast. I do not know. Usually our designer papers don't sell out in our mini catalogs. And I wish I could show you all the catalog, by the way, so you can see these samples. But anyway, but any paper with gold foil takes longer to get in. So any paper you like with gold foil, I would go ahead and stock up on it now, because if it runs out, it takes longer to come in. There are 3 sheets with Night of Navy and gold images. There's like florals, just like a really beautiful tiled and stars. And then same designs repeated on a vanilla background in gold. It's gorgeous. I'm not loving my new camera. I feel like you could see this detail better on a different camera, but hopefully you're seeing it good enough to trust me that it's gorgeous. Okay, there's that. That was pages 14 and 15. Yes. Stella, oh wow, I need to add that to my next story. We're talking about that paper. Same. I think Pat was the one on our team meeting who pointed it out to us, and we were like, what? We all were like, what page? Hold on, what are you talking about? And we went and put it on our next order. Okay, I'm going all the way to page 21 now. There are some hidden dies on that page if you're not looking closely, like me, not looking closely. But first of all, there's a stamp set called Joy to You. This is a red rubber. It is 4 greetings. They're big and bold. The tallest one is 3 by 2. Then there's a 1 3/4 by 2.5, and so on. Those are the 2 biggest ones. So these are bold. Basically, it's all caps, and the top line or lines will be a thinnest font. Then it gets a little thicker and then super thick at the bottom. So we have peace and joy to you and yours. May your Christmas be merry and bright. Sending good tidings in this season of cheer. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. I believe I'm using this in my holiday extravaganza, mixed with these little handcrafted elements dies. Sorry, I cannot bring it close because it's blurry. It's not a bundle. They're on the same page. It's not a bundle. So these dies are ornaments, obviously, called handcrafted elements, but yeah, they're ornaments. I have not die cut any of these yet, but this is my favorite one. It's just like a beautiful old-fashioned super detail ornament, and I love it because it looks like when you die cut it, 1 piece of paper, well, 2 pieces of paper fall out, it embosses, you're done. It's not a lot of poking. Then there's a couple of more oval shaped ones that I'm looking in the catalog at the samples. They don't really show those 2. Anyway, just with like greenery cut out, super detailed die cuts. Then there's like a floral thing, a super detailed star, a tag image that's like a really interesting, different shape than what we've had before. And then another image that can be like, it's a tag, but it's going to cut out some floral detail. This oval, they do show in the catalog. So it's going to die cut the oval and cut all these detail holes at the same time. So it looks like it's going to be gorgeous to me. The samples in the book are really pretty, and they do mix the stamp, these stamps and these dies, but again, it's not a bundle. Okay, so that was page 21. Ooh, page 23. Now we're getting to the Berry Cute bundle and the Berry Christmas Suite. This is the one I'm using with Genevieve. This is a big old suite. Lots of products. My bear punch here. Lots and lots. This is the package I completely, literally destroyed trying to put the paper back in. I started being more careful from then on. Okay, so pages 22 and 23. I don't know if they call this one a mega suite, but to me it is. I'll start out with the bundle. It's the Berry Cute bundle. Ooh, I wonder if this die fits. I don't know. I mean, if this, it doesn't say it does. This tree looks similar to the tree in the other set I showed earlier, but it's probably different. Okay, so photopolymer. Let me check sizes. Oh, yes, much larger than pictured on the front here. So photopolymer stamp set, 15 stamps. We have 3 polar bears. One fits the punch. One fits the punch. It's the one standing up, kind of taking a step forward on all, standing up on all fours, not the back 2 feet. Actually, I should hold that here. So that's the one that fits the punch. These are outline polar bears. So I guess they're supposed to be white, so you probably don't have to color them in, but they're outline. An outline tree similar to the style, but a much thinner drawing in the other trees. And it's about 2 1/4, almost 2 1/2 inches tall. Then there's a filler for this one. It's just a more solid, like you took large, thick marker brush strokes and drew filler in the 3 sections, basically. Love that, though. It's gorgeous. There is a scarf to put on the polar bears, a nice little snowflake, a gift image. It's like a gift with stripes on it. You could color that in. This little image here, dots, of course, could be snow. It's a little larger. It's like in a square shape. That's kind of weird for me, but it's dots. So it could be snow. Let's see if they used it on these samples. Not that I see. Anyway, the dot image. There we go. Another snowflake. So 2 snowflake images, a smaller one and a bigger one. A larger gift image that's just like if you drew the outline of a box, 2 lines to make a cross on top like your ribbon, and drew a bow. So you can color that in or not. And then 3 greetings. Christmas is better together, Merry Christmas, and warm wishes. They're all cursive, super cute. Well, it's mixed, but there's some cursive in there. Photopolymer, love it. And then this is bundled with a punch, which punches out this polar bear right here, as we talked about already. What's going to go on back order? Maybe the punch, maybe the bear punch. But it's one, like you could still get the stamp set and be fine. It's one image you would have to hand cut out, but just get that punch early. Next up, the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. So I wonder, I'm going to try something. If I can bring this here. Not really, because my lighting is weird. No, you can't really get a better view up here, so forget that. Let's go back down. Wait, what did I do? Let's go back down. Sorry, I was just trying to do a better view since my camera is weird. Anyway, this is a 6x6 folder. It is one of our thick 3D folders. You use it with the gray plate that comes with your die cut machine. So the snowflake, it has dots and detail, really pretty detail snowflakes. And it gets, like everything gets more tight and thick at the bottom or top, whatever you consider. 6x6. I embossed it on a piece of white there. Okay, then we have the adhesive back glitter sequins. Gorgeous. They're not very thick top to bottom at all. So nice and flat. They're almost like the disc basically, but it's all glitter. I'm going to turn my fan on real quick. And you get balmy blue. Why did I only write blue? Balmy blue. Hold on. No, it does just say blue, white, and old olive. It just says blue in the catalog. I was like, why did I write that? Blue, white, old olive. Although that looks like Granny Apple Green to me, but you know. So there's two sizes, large, smaller. They're gorgeous. You get a ton of these. Like, what does it say here? 240 pieces. Totally worth it. Gorgeous. Okay, then we have this ribbon. It's much thinner and softer feeling than I thought it would be before I took the plastic off. But it is like, it's so sparkly. It is called Balmy Blue Sparkle Ribbon, but it is a velvet. I don't know why they're not putting like the materials in these descriptions. Well, it says nylon, but you know, it's like a velvet. So it is thick. It is only 3/8 inch wide. And let's see how it ties into a bow. It's one of those you may have to turn it so that the front shows, you know, like, because it's only one-sided with the glitter. So it ties into a bow pretty well. It may work better. It's fine. It's fine. It's not too thick, but it also will work, you know, just using it other ways on your project. So anyway, it's gorgeous though. Look at this sparkle. So it's like balmy blue with basically silver sparkles all over it. Linda, that sounds like very interesting. Like I made questionable choices. Okay, by the way, this is the Jen and Jen Camp stuff we're using. Y'all, it's gonna be so cute. We're using this as well. This Memories and More. So this is I knew I was gonna have to just rip that open. Berry Christmas Memories and More cards and envelopes. I'm just gonna show these quickly. But you get these 3x4 and 4x6 cards. They do work with you get 6 of that design. So 6 of each of these. Our pocket pages that are 6. I think they're 6x8. Anyway, they will fit in there, but of course, most people just use these for card making. Look at that. Let it snow. Oh, so cute. So 6 of each design here. Sending tidings and warm wishes. Okay, so hopefully that gives you an idea there of what those cards, the 3x4 cards, look like. We have Let It Snow, wishing you the best this season. Give the gift of Christmas cheer. North Pole notes. So you can see it can be used in scrapbooking and card making. They have like lines and blank pages to write your, you know, information about your scrapbook pages on, all that stuff. And then I'm going to show you these card bases and envelopes next, which you can just pop these on that for quick card making as well. But you can also get super fancier about that part. Okay, so there's that. That's a 3x4, 4x6. 6 of each. Season's greetings. So cute. Look at this polar bear design there. Merry Christmas. Christmas is better together. Just the snowflakes. And then 2 sheets of stickers. There's some borders with little banner edges. 2 to and from stickers, 2 Merry Christmas stickers. Ooh, a little walrus, I think that is, with a Christmas hat. a larger polar bear with gifts on its back, a little snow rabbit, Christmas tree, gift, joy, warm and cozy, other gifts. Okay, so there is that. Super cute. And then you can just take these and you can use these with these cards and envelopes, with these, without these, vice versa, with the designer paper, with the stamp set. But check out these envelopes, OMG, and check out these card bases. They're pre-made, they're pre-cut. When you fold these card bases in half, and they're designed, when you fold those in half, they're going to be a 4 1/4 by 5.5 card. 4 1/4, 5.5. Is that right? I'm going to measure it. This can't be right. I mean, it's not right. This is 6 1/4. I was reading from the catalog, y'all. And this is 4 1/4. So it says 5.5. I think that's a typo, because I'm seeing 6 1/4. Because these 4 by 6 cards can just fit right on top. And then a lot of people will use the background ones and then layer a 3 by 4 card on there. Boom, you have a card, you know, and then you can get more fancy. So there you go. The cards and envelopes, you get a ton for 10. Let me see if it's right. 20 cards and envelopes, $10. Memories and More is $10 for 54 total cards. Okay, so there's that. And then I'll show you the designer paper. I need a drink of water, y'all. I'm gonna mix this stuff up too bad because I have to pack for retreat today. I don't want it to be the world's worst hot mess. Okay, last but not least in this set is this designer paper. 12 by 12. It is called, what are you called? Berry Christmas. Berry Christmas. It's got balmy blue, crumb cake, crushed curry, flirty flamingo, lemon lolly, misty moonlight, mossy meadow, night of navy, old olive, pecan pie, real red, and very vanilla. Take a sip of water here. And I have this bear punch here just so we can be sure. Okay, there is an image. This first sheet is balmy blue background with little faint snow on it. And just tons of different bears. Different sizes, sitting, walking, gifts on their back, gifts on their head. There's one that is standing up, basically like decorating a Christmas tree with a little rabbit on its head, putting the star on top. There's one image on here that fits the punch. It's this walking bear with the sweater. Not that guy, just this one. I'm gonna make sure. Yes, the face should be facing that way. Okay, so there's that. The back page of that. These are sort of like, I guess, knit patterns. Ooh, Robin says those card bases can be used for Valentine's Day too. Great idea because of that red. I forget which red color it is. Yes. And then Cindy has a great tip. That is so true. Last year we sold out of some Halloween stuff super early, and it did not come back in time for Halloween. I'm gonna look at that red real quick. Oh, it's real red. So yeah, great tip, Cindy, for the people asking what's going to sell out. Oh, Janet, my favorite sweet in the catalog is Oh Holy Night. Love, love, love it. Are the papers and dyes made in the U.S.? Not all of them, no. And that's because the United States does not have manufacturing facilities that can produce this stuff. And if the few that do, it would make the price like 5 times, literally. Okay, so I think these are like, if to describe it, I don't know if knit is the right word. It's not like fabric. I can't think of the word if anybody has a word. But there's basically sections on this DSP of, we've got some zigzags, some little sort of flowers, dotted line, dotted straight, solid lines, dots, or zigzags, etc., in all of the blues. And it's a little distressed. So there's that. Gorgeous piece here. It's like a night of navy with stars, little tiny thousands of white stars on top. And then the bottom is water with these floating ice things. What are they called? That there are different bears sitting and laying and walking on, and one's looking up at the stars. And it's like little icebergs floating around also. Gorgeous. Back of that, balmy blue with white and blue and light blue stars and dots. Nordic sweater patterns. Thank you, Janet. Patterns. That was the part I was missing. Yes, Nordic sweater patterns. Thank you, Janet. Sweater paper, Corinne. Holly sweater. Thank you, guys. Okay, yes. So that was a sweater pattern I was describing. Here's another sweater pattern. It is more with a real red base, and then very vanilla and blues in just different designs here going across like a sweater pattern, like they said. So we have some like trees. I'm trying to think of the style of that, but anyway, arrows, the flowers, the dots, the lines, the little hash mark dotted lines, and then repeat. Then the back of that one, yes, is some different kind of foresty, wintry animals. There's like a white wolf, some Christmas trees, a different color wolf, some walking wolves, the wolves holding gifts, the walrus that we saw in the Memories of More. The walrus is wearing a sweater. There's one with the hat. There's deer, different deer with horns, antlers, without antlers, wearing sweaters, not wearing sweaters, wearing scarves, etc. Some of the trees have stars on top, some don't. As far as I know, none of this will fit dies. You're just going to hand cut those out. Then there's a sheet. It's like a scene, a whole big wintry scene. We've got hills. We've got snow, blue, and then bears sitting around, walking around, etc., and trees all over. I'm just realizing like I am so not even halfway through this box. I'm going to have to speed up. Okay, very vanilla background, small olive and blue trees spread out, a little space between them, so you could hand cut them out, but they're very small. But it just is a great background. Great background. Going to be so fun to work with. Night of navy background with the white distressed looking snow, and then larger snowflakes all over in white and balmy blue. This is super cute. It's like a bluish white snow all over with bear footprints all over it, and probably other animals that I don't know. But there's just different footprints all over it of different animals, and then some gifts laying around. This sheet is all Christmas gifts. So a night of navy background, and then gifts side by side. Some are overlapping, of all different patterns and designs and colors. It's really pretty. And then another Nordic sweater pattern in greens. So it's greens and vanillas only, little trees, zigzags, stars, arrows, little patterns, etc. All right, so there is that one. That was pages 22, 23. The very Christmas suite. Okay, let's see what page we're going to. 29. This is a sort of a mega suite. It has 2 bundles, two papers, and some ribbon and embellishments. Time is it? Okay. I mean, I'm not doing too bad because honestly, I thought this video would go till noon and it's almost 10:30. So I think we're okay. The blue zigzag DSP would be really interesting with the Countryside Corners bundle. Yes. Bears remind me of the Coca-Cola bears, and Kathy says that's what she was thinking too. Yes, definitely. Definitely. With the polar bears. Okay, so this is page 28, 29 is the Joy of Christmas Suite collection. We have the Joy of Noel bundle and the Christmas Classics bundle. Joy of Noel stamp set is photopolymer. I think they both are, but we'll see. The images in the actual images are much larger than what you're seeing here on the front of the package. It has 12 images. So the one I like the best is, it says Noel, but it's N-O and then below it E-L. It's like got little patterns inside the letters. So it's really detailed and pretty. It's a super solid Noel. And then you can die cut that out. And I'm sure you can just die cut out Noel also without stamping and just have solid blocky letters there. And of course, whatever else you can spell with N-O-E and L. I don't know. I haven't done that. Okay, then there's basically, well, 2 images that are like Christmas florals. So sort of like mistletoe, sort of. These are outline images. They could be colored in. This one's kind of like a little swaggy. It's got holly leaves, berries, other leaves, pine needles. So there's those. Then there's a sprig that's just got berries. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 berries. Each one just has a line going to it, no leaves, nothing. You can die cut all of those images out. Two holly leaves. You can die cut them out. They're small, outline only. I mean, I say small. I need to look at this really. They are small, but they're not as small as we see here. Just a really tiny little floral image there. I'm looking to see if that one has a die. I don't think so. There's 3 holly dies. 1, 2, 3. I wonder why 3 and not 4. I don't know if they're, I don't know. But I only see 3. This is 10 dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay, there is a stamp that is 2 dots side by side. Is that like to go on top of the O? I don't know if that's a thing. 2 solid dots side by side, a tiny to and from, making spirits bright. Spirits is a really pretty cursive font, and then joyous in the same cursive font. Okay, so there's that stamp set. The dies that coordinate. We have the dies that cut out the floral images and the holly leaves. The dies that cut out the word Noel, and then there are standalone additional floral, just like sprigs. Basically, it's one die that looks like it cuts out 5 individual little sprigs. You could make it like a wreath. Yeah, they have. You could make all kinds of things and mix it with these other dies I'm going to show you. And then a nice like holly tree sort of, or pine tree needles, spriggy die. Okay, so that is Joy of Noel. Joy of Noel. Let's see if y'all give me any tips over here or feedback or information. Okay, then there's another bundle within this Joy of Christmas suite called Christmas Classics. I love this one. It's mostly words of the stamp set. There is dies though. Mostly words. I love it. Let me look here. Actual size on the front, photopolymer. So we have a gorgeous cursive font with season's greetings, Christmas, peace on earth, tidings of comfort and joy. That's a mix with the cursive and non. Deck the halls. Gorgeous. Then we have like straight solid fonts. Happy, merry wishes, holidays to you and yours. There's sort of like a border stamp. It's just like little lines, but if you can see it close, which I know if I get too close it's blurry, they're not lines or hash marks. They're almost like little, if you put a felt marker down and it basically makes a teardrop. They're tiny, little teardrops going both directions to the center, and there's a dot in the center. So that little border is just like 1 and a little over 1.5 inches long. Trying to see if they used it on the samples. which there might be more on the next page. Let me look. There are more samples on the next page. We're on 28, basically through 31. Okay. And then there is an image that has 3 holly leaves on it, outlined to be colored in. They match the style, of course, of the Joy of Noel holly leaves. So you can mix and match. There's a 3 berry image. There's a little corner border image with the same style of teardrops. This makes a cute little corner thing, not border, corner. And I think I said them all on that one. Then let's look at these dies, Christmas Classics. So obviously there are a couple of labels, which y'all know I love those. Oh my gosh, look at this. A square with the corners squared off. Deck the halls, peace on earth, tidings of comfort and joy. Whew, I love that. I didn't even see that before. And then there's this a long rectangle that season's greetings will fit in perfect. You could add Christmas depending on if you add these other words or some images. Anyway, so there's those. Other than that, well, and the dies that, okay, let me start over. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. So we have the ones for the greetings. We have dies that fit or that will cut out the 3 holly leaves. I don't even know if I said the stamped image. It is a pine needle image. You can cut that out. And the 3 berries. Now everything else is standalone dies with or without this stamp set. There's this super detailed, basically like a square wreath. I'm pulling it out of here so you can see it alone. A square wreath, super detailed, different kinds of sprigs. But that's pretty cool because then you're not piecing together a million sprigs. You're just making that. Of course, this square could fit within that design. 2 sort of leafy, they look exactly the same, leafy things. A really large, nice looking holly leaf, like it's going to cut out some detail in the center, and it's just super large. We're talking a good 2.5 inches tall. Love that. This, we had a die similar to this last year. It was different but similar, where it's going to cut out a rectangle that you can stamp like a greeting inside. You could also layer the other rectangle I already told you about. But then to the top left and bottom right, it cuts out some detail, little holly leaves and berries and other leaves. So that's gorgeous. Then last but not least is this die that it will probably never touch paper for me. There's 2 of them. That it cuts out all those little, or maybe it's to make a border, I don't know, but anyway, it cuts out all those little shapes like I was describing in that border image, like little teardrops and stuff. I don't know, that's not really my thing because it's too much poking out, but I'm sure it'll be really pretty, whoever uses that. What do y'all think about this one? I really like this suite. I'm not super personally into cutting out super detailed dies, but the images, I love these images. So I hope you guys like them as well. I'm going to try, let me look at this camera. It's going to tell me I can't do this. Well, maybe it will let me. Let's see if that worked. Still blurry. Anyway, I tried to adjust something. We'll see if it does any better. Okay, so there's the 2 bundles. We have a ribbon. So everybody in my team was so excited about this ribbon. And I was like, but it's vanilla. Thank you. Cindy says it is better. So this is the Very Vanilla and Black. What was it called? Black and Very Vanilla large check ribbon. So it's wider than our other one. It is 3/8 inch wide, super thin, which I love for tying bows. And then I'll just tie a bow real quick so we can see. It is vanilla, but like my friend Pat said, it's not so vanilla. Let me grab a piece of white paper. That if you put it on a piece of white, it's going to look like, what have you done? Yeah, it's fine with white paper. I know you probably can't see it super well with the contrast on this particular video, but I'll just tell you in person. Like, it doesn't look white. It does look vanilla, but that looks fine together. So hopefully it'll be awesome. It's really pretty and really nice. Just nice ribbon. Okay, then we have this holly, what are these called? Loose holly gems and sequins. So these are going to be great for shaker cards. You could glue the little pieces on individually. The shine. Don't drop this one though. So yeah, just little, there are some little red gems. You could glue those on individually, of course. There are holly leaves, musical notes for all our music people. I think that's mainly what it is. Yeah, the 4 image. And there's 2 different sizes of these red gems. I'm not grabbing a small one apparently as I pick these up. But in the picture, there's a small red and a, now they're not sticky back, they're loose. But really pretty, gonna make a great shaker. They probably put it with this because of those frames. Like, you can make great shaker cards with those frame dies. Okay, 2 papers. Let me start with this specialty one. You can't see it good on the camera because of these tiny lines, but it's like a, well, let me say what it is. Joyful 12 by 12 specialty designer paper. It's only $12. You get 8 sheets, 2 each of 2 single-sided designs. We've got cherry cobbler and shaded spruce. So what I was saying is this is like a plaid pattern. So it's the green shaded spruce with gold foil plaid on top. So it's the camera, it's a little hard for the camera to read that pattern. You get 2 of those. You get 2, it's a white background, but mainly gold foil wood grain, extremely large wood grain, giant knots of wood there. 2 of those. 2 cherry cobbler with gold foil musical notes. No clue if that's a real song. Wouldn't know. A basic white background with gold foil sprigs and cherry cobbler berries. It's much prettier in person than this video showing. Okay, so there's that. That's the Joyful. On page 29, Joyful 12 by 12 designer paper. And then this 12 by 12 designer paper that goes with this suite is Joy of Christmas 12 by 12. It's so pretty. Cherry cobbler, old olive, pecan pie, pebbled path, real red, shaded spruce. Pecan pie is going to be great for pine cones. It's going to be so good. So we have a image here, like a design. It's just like the Christmas florals, basically. There's some poinsettias, there's some large berries, there's lots of greenery. It's sort of watercolory and messy looking. It's gorgeous. The back of that is a more, like, it's a wood grain, but it's more whimsical wood grain and dark, like espresso. I don't know if it's all espresso. Oh, pebbled path. Doesn't even list espresso. I guess it's pebbled path. It's really pretty. It's just more of a fun wood grain. I don't know if that fun's even the right word. Okay, green shaded spruce check. Ooh, same wood grain basically, but in the more pecan pie. It's really pretty. But see, hopefully y'all get what I'm saying, where it's not exactly realistic, but you get wood grain from it. I'm sure it can be used in masculine cards, like all kinds of stuff, not just Christmas. Here's a nice Christmas florals background, less flowers than the first one. It's pretty much just sprigs, leaves, and berries, but real watercolory, beautiful. Another sheet of Christmas music, musical notes in the pebbled path, but very distressed. We got light, dark, etc. Distressed background. Just green leaves all over with, it's a white background, but very little of the white shows on all of these. Painted leaves, just leaves. Real watercolory, real messy, real beautiful. The back of that one is a cherry cobbler background. No way to describe it. Almost like camouflage, but it's not. Okay. It's just light cherry, dark cherry. Cherry cobbler check. Pecan pie with the musical notes. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is, again, a white background with not a lot of the white showing, and sprigs and berries all over, but every single image is colored in red. So no green, no brown. No, it's all reds, versions of red. Beautiful. And then the back of that is, again, this one's a little different. So it's the green. I think we said it was shaded spruce. And then lighter greens. But if you look super close, like it looks like a, watercolory messy background. But if you look super close, it's almost like these were leaves, but it got blurred out. So it'll be a nice background. Okay, so there is Joy of Christmas 28, 29, also page 30 and 31. Okay, my next one is a really cute bundle on page 32. Stuff is falling over. And page 33, there's an embossing folder. This is not a suite. Where did I put these? This is not a suite of products. Just a bundle and an embossing folder. But we have the Sending Cheer bundle, photopolymer, really large images, much larger than shown on the box. So this is 18 stamps. You get the bottom of a stocking that's super solid with little bitty, not little bitty, but little stars all over that when you stamp it, they will not be stamped. So they'll be the color of your paper. Then the top of the stocking is a separate stamp, and it's just super solid with a loop. So whatever color you stamp it in. There is a gingerbread image, so it's super solid. There will be etched out white icing, or again, white is whatever color your paper is, icing on the hands and feet, and then 3 hearts where the buttons go. No ink will go there. That gingerbread person is about 2 1/4 inches tall by 2. The stocking, just the bottom of the stocking, is 2 inches tall. The top of the stocking is, well, with the loop is 1 inch. So these are large. So we have that. We have a smiley face to go on the gingerbread. We have the 3 hearts that you can stamp inside to color it. We have a gift. It's like a not perfect. I'm sure there's a name for that shape, but a not perfect square, or not perfect rectangle even. The top goes out wider. Gift. So it is 4 squares. Basically, the plus sign in the middle is white or not inked, so that you can stamp the bow and ribbon in a separate stamp. Anyway, so it's solid with little dots. So when you stamp it, there won't be any ink where the dots are, and it'll look like polka dots. Then the stamp next to it is for the ribbon that fills in those white lines where the plus sign is and puts a bow on top. Super cute. And I love solid stamps that you don't have to color in. I love it. I know I think this is my class with Genevieve. Yes, the Sending Cheer. That's going to be my class with the Jen and Jen stamp count. So again, this gift is like 1 3/4 tall. With the bow, it's almost 2 1/2 inches tall. Love it. Okay, back to the stamps. There is solid holly leaves, 3 berries to stamp on those, a huge envelope stamp, basically. Like it's a rectangle with an X etched out of the middle. It's an envelope, 1 3/4 by 2 1/2 inches. And then we have some one image with 2 little stars. And then words for you. Let me count these out. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 9. Okay, so to and from is one stamp. Okay, so for you, to from, it's a larger to from. I like a bigger one. Open me, no peeking, sending cheer, XO, and ho. So there we go. That is the stamp set. Dies, when I opened this yesterday, like took the plastic out and took these out where I could see them, I was like, ah, at this giant Santa hat. That was a surprise for me. You know, you see this stuff in the catalog, but you have to look so close. So the dies, of course, it cuts out the stamped images. When you cut out the gingerbread man, it puts a circle and hole on top, so it's a tag. There's a die for the gift. There's a die for the, that's weird, because it's one die for the stocking, the whole thing. You can cut out, oh wait, this is probably a different gift. I don't know. Anyway, oh, that's a separate, okay. Sorry, y'all hear me talking to myself because I'm figuring this stuff out right now. Okay, so we got the dies that cut out the stamped images. Let's see, do we have, yep, the holly leaves. I don't see one for the berries. The 3 little hearts. Okay, then there is just a rectangle, sort of rounded corner tag that's going to cut a hole in the top. I love a good tag die. 1 3/4 by 2.5. I'm assuming this is the fuzzy part of the Santa hat. So you got the hat, the fuzzy, which is going to do some little embossing there, the furry part, I should say. And then there's this thing that makes like the puff ball for the Santa hat, which also has some embossing. Super cute. Then there's another fuzzy thing. Maybe that could go on your stocking. This thing. It's like a cloud almost. You could use these as clouds too. That can probably go right there on that stocking. Look at that. How cute. And it puts a little embossing. There's a heart. There's a circle with a hole in it for a tag. There's a separate giant, not giant, but pretty large, the ribbon part of a gift. So I guess you just cut out a rectangle, or maybe, yeah, I don't think it goes on that one. Let's look at the stamp set. Anyway, just cut out a rectangle and make a gift. Although it does fit on here, so it's a different shape of a bow, though, than the stamped one. But it does fit on the stamp. Very versatile. I'm very excited I got this. Any questions? Yes, Mary Ann. Okay. That is that. That is called Sending Cheer, page 32. Then on page 33, there's more stuff, obviously, that I didn't purchase. But check out this embossing folder. I'm literally hating my camera. I could switch to the other camera, the other app that I use. It would take a moment, though, during this video. There would be an interruption. Okay, so this is called, it's on page 33, Christmas Tidings Embossing Folder. That's what it is. It's a normal size. It's a thin one, like normal meaning 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 or whatever. It's thin. Just run it through 2 plates. But anyway, it has all these images on it. Just a bunch of Christmas images and words. Joyful, holly, decoration, tinsel, peace, family, festive, Christmas, treat, tidings, stocking, mistletoe, Santa, Noel, lights, wonder, reindeer, ornaments, tree. And then there's like a little gingerbread man, a little stocking, some gifts, a poinsettia with leaves, a holly leaves and berries, 2 Christmas trees, some ornaments. This is the Christmas die embossing folder. Yeah, so there we go. Love it. Love it. Very excited. Hopefully I'll get to make something with some of this stuff this weekend at my retreat, depending on my to-do list. Okay, now I'm going to go to page 36. This is the, what is it called? Winter Meadow Suite. I'm calling these sweets, yes. Winter Meadow. This one is really pretty, like prettier in person than I thought it would be. So we have a bundle. Magical Meadow. It is red rubber. Not as many red rubber stamps in this book. The images are a lot larger than you see on the front of this case. It's solid. You don't have to color. Again, love that. We've got some floral images, like 4 different floral images, different kinds of leaves, berries, other kinds of leaves, etc. 2 different images that are basically trees, but when you stamp it, it puts a almost watercolor back. I was going to say background, but almost like you painted just a watercolor sky-ish around it, and then that ends. So hopefully that makes sense. It's like a floating image there. So there's more of a, or there's a larger one and a smaller one basically, but the smaller one goes out more to one side. It's kind of long and skinny versus this one's more of a half circle. Okay, then we have greetings. This is a really pretty kind of just a different font than our other cursive fonts I've shown today. This is more of a elegant cursive. And I was going to say smaller, but again, they're shrunk down on the front. So like we got 1 3/4 inches. This one's long and skinny, so it's about 3/4 tall. The one that says Winter Wishes is about 3/4 inches tall. So we have the colder weather brings us together. May this season of sparkle bring joy and delight and winter wishes. So that's the stamp set. And then here are the dies. I did die cut one image from this set because I was like, what does that do? So I'll show you that. But of course, you can die cut out all of the stamped images besides the words, including these 2 tree images that have the watercolor image around them. Die cut out all of those. So we have all of those dies. There's this little snowflake sort of, I was like, what does that die do? So I ran it through. You can see, if you can see this, it makes that the shape of this. It's like a weird non-oval blob shape. The point is it kind of does put that shape on your card. But then it poked holes in my paper so you can see through that. And it's just a bunch of snowflakes and dots for snow. So it's really pretty. I just have to see how people use it, like in what section they use it in because of the odd little shape of it. It's really pretty. So that's what that die does. Then there's some standalone greeneries basically for you that you can die cut out and make your floral images, sprigs, wreaths, etc. There's one single holly leaf smaller than that single one earlier, and then one die that cuts out 11 tiny berries. And it appears there's some, you cannot see it on this video, but there's a thing in the middle, like I don't know how to say it. It's not a circle. Anyway, it looks like it's going to emboss it or put maybe a hole in the center, like a hole like these tiny, something like that. Okay, I hope that's helpful. That is the Magical Meadow bundle. Sorry, I was reading a text on my phone. Okay, so also in this suite, actually these are not in the suite. Did I miss them or have they not come up yet? Check real quick. Try to put this stuff in order. Oh yes, I missed these. They're on the previous page, so I'll save them until after. Okay, so also in this suite, gorgeous, shiny, these are thicker than all the other ones I've shown. Faceted Gems Trio Pack, Lost Lagoon, White, and Smoky Slate. Lost Lagoon, White, Smoky Slate. Beautiful, gorgeous, sparkly gems. Put it on your list. Then this ribbon This is called number 3, silver and white sheer ribbon. So when they say sheer, they mean it. You can see through this ribbon. See how you can see that designer paper below. So the middle is sheer. Each edge is a really shiny silver. It's wide, 1/2 inch wide. And of course it's going to, I haven't even tested this yet, but I know it's going to make a great bow because it's so thin. Yes. I mean, don't be rushing because you're trying to rush through a video when you make the bow, but it will be nice. Keep it flat. Keep it flat. Okay, how we doing? Hey, Betsy. She's like, I thought it was Thursday. Sending cheer bundle is one of your favorites. Yes, I could see you making such cute stuff with that. Okay, you get the idea. Beautiful bow. This ribbon. It's going to go good with so much stuff. Okay, I love the designer paper in this one. It's just beautiful, beautiful. It's wintry and holiday. So it can be, like, it does not have to be just holiday. It's called Winter Meadow, and the colors, it's very watercolory. The colors are basic black, blueberry bushel, garden green, Lost Lagoon, misty moonlight, moody mauve, pebbled path, pretty peacock, shaded spruce, and smoky slate. So we've got this greeneries with the blues and greens coming up from the 2 corners, and then just watercolor in the middle. The back is gorgeous, just watercolor blues, really light blues to darker, almost like you dropped salt or something on a watercolor and let it dissolve and create a pattern. This one is one of those where there's the same exact image on both sides. So if you cut it in half, you have 2 of the same exact image. It's going to be sort of black and white, gray, more like a gray and white, even though they list black as the color. It's very watercolored out black. Trees and then deer, but you just see the shadow of the deer, basically, like 3 deer top, 3 on bottom. It's beautiful. Just watercolory in the middle, white and black. Just like a very distressed watercolory type background here. I forgot what color this would be. Pebbled path. I'm thinking that's pebbled path. Backside of that, these berries are similar to one of the berries in the stamp set. I don't know if it would match the dies. Ooh, pop them off there. Not looking like it. How many are on there? 3. Yeah, I'm thinking it's not going to match the dies. But anyway, sort of an off-white background, greens, and the berries are more of a, what color would that be? Oh, moody mauve, dark moody mauve. Ooh, beautiful Lost Lagoon, watercolory, salty background. Just a sheet with lots of, it looks like winter, lots of little scenes of trees and hills and snow. With the trees are more of blue on that one, or they are blue base. There's not more of a blue. There's no green on this sheet. Blues and whites. Ooh, a gorgeous, very light pebbled path, watercolory, throw some salt on it background. Here's one with more, again, it's like an off-white background. It's not vanilla. It's not white. Off-white background. Looks like a paper we used to sell that I loved. I forgot what it was called. It was like a cream color, though. It was so pretty. Anyway, it looks like that paper. Green sprigs and leaves, and the dots are more of the blue. They are blue, but they're more like a blueberry bushel kind of blue. Watercolor. All over blue. A sheet with the, again, that off-white background with little speckles in it, with Lost Lagoon, watercolory, small trees all over. Like someone painted it, but realistic pine trees. Ooh, a gorgeous, more white mixed in with Lost Lagoon watercolory background. Okay, there's that one. Winter Meadow 12 by 12. Winter Meadow. Beautiful. And then, last but not least, in this suite is the beautiful specialty paper. Snowflake Magic 12 by 12. You get 6 sheets, 2 each of 3 single-sided designs. So this one, foil, so it's specialty, could go on back order, like I'm just saying. They don't make that here. So we have a Lost Lagoon with large foil snowflakes, and then these other snowflakes. This is very hard for me to show on here, but they're like iridescent, but they're not foil, but they are shiny. The one's like right there, that one. But then this one is the blue. This one's more like a white iridescent. Okay, it's gorgeous. 2 of those. 2 of this. Ooh, my silver people. Robin, look. It's white with silver mess all over it. Silver mess. I would say like if you took a big old not solid sponge and dipped it in silver and dotted it all over. It's sponged in silver. Ooh, it's beautiful. Last but not least, a nice, okay, they don't list the color here, but I'm going to guess that's Lost Lagoon foil with white small snowflakes and dots all over it. So if I can just, it is shiny, but just so you can see the snowflakes and patterns there. This paper, and it goes great with this suite, but it's going to stand alone great. There is a new snowflake stamp set and punch that'll be beautiful with this. I don't have it yet. But, and of course, just so many different things will match with that. Okay, I'm going to go backwards. By the way, don't forget about my paper share. You're going to get a sample of every single, and we do 6 by 12 inch pieces in our paper share. So you're going to get that those if you join the paper share. The link is not out yet, but it's coming. Okay, so this is going backwards to page 34, the brushed gold cards and envelopes. $12 for 20 card bases and 20 envelopes. This is the, I'm going to make sure, but traditional, yep, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Once folded, you get this brushed gold on top of the card once it's folded in half. And on the back, it comes down a little further on one side than the other. It's just a different pattern. So you would decide which side you wanted to be the front of your card and which side you wanted to be the back of your card. And then the envelope has this distressed gold foil as well. Beautiful. It's going to save you time on your Christmas cards. Like you don't have to cut those bases. You don't have to order envelopes and forget to order them like I always do. By the way, put that on your list right now. Order envelopes for Christmas cards. Anyway, so brushed gold cards and envelopes. You definitely don't want to miss that one. All right, what's next? Ooh, I have a little thing here. By the way, the sparkling snowflakes are on page 39. I just don't have them yet. Okay, page 41. These are the nested treat boxes. Nested treat boxes. So I was running out of time yesterday prepping for this video. I'm thinking it goes this way. But so I pulled these out. I figured I could assemble one real quick. So it's 2 pieces of paper to make one box. Yeah, nested treat boxes. They have the sticky on them already. I'm just folding on the score marks. This is going to be the outer box because there's no like drawer pull thing there. I'm just going by instinct here to put this together. I've seen no instructions or videos, but I think anyone could do this. I'm not saying I'm smart. There's the outer box. Again, I'm folding. I'm just saying, okay, the sticky is there, so I must need to fold those up so they will be hidden. But you all, of course, most people would use their bone folder and make these folds better. But obviously, either way, you want to fold on every single score mark before you start assembling something. Tip, go straight to the middle of adhesive like this to peel it off instead of the ends. so much easier in the middle. Y'all just saw how quick I did that. Okay, did I pre-fold that one? Anyway, I think you could make super cute, of course, advent calendars out of these, and just treats and gifts. Like, they're going to be so versatile. You get, so this inserts into here. Boom, we made a box. The sample is so cute. You got to check it out on page 41. Anyway, you get 8 boxes. It says stampable, food safe, white boxes. 8 for $11.50. So you'll get 8 of that shape and 8 of the other one. And of course, they can pull that open and get their little gift and treat. So adorable, so cute. Stack them, glue them together, do whatever you want. There you go. I'll give you measurements. I don't know if they're in here, but 2.5 by 2.5 box. 2.5, 2.5. Boom. Who doesn't love that? Who does love that? Okay. Ooh. Next up is All About Autumn. All About Autumn. I keep getting texts that my Walmart order is about to be delivered, and I'm hoping my husband remembers to check the porch because I cannot text him right now. Because there's it's groceries basically. I actually love Walmart. I forgot what it's called, but it's their program. It's like Amazon Prime. And we get our groceries delivered free because we pay that yearly fee. It's amazing. But I accidentally scheduled it when I knew I would be live. Okay. This is an amazing suite. Amazing. The sample is adorable, Pat says on the nested boxes. Y'all definitely got to check it out. Okay. All About Autumn, pages 42 and 43. All About Autumn. First, let's look at the bundle. Autumn leaves, photopolymer, giant leaves. That leaf kind of looks like something else right there. But anyway, it's a leaf. It's an autumn leaf. I'm trying to. Okay. 2.5 by 3 inches on this largest leaf. Y'all know I don't know leaf types. But I'm like, should I go tell my husband that Walmart came or not? I don't know. Okay. 12 stamps. Oh, I was going to make sure, but yeah, they're way bigger than what you see on the front of the case here. The stamps are, which means these greetings are a little bit bigger also. Because like this looks super tiny. You can't even read the words, basically. They're so small. Okay, so we have 3 different leaf stamps. A single, large, if anyone wants to tell me the name of the type of leaf. They are solid. You do not have to color them in. I think Stampin' Up! Finally, they had this is my opinion, and I don't know. But they have had so many years of holiday catalogs where so much stuff has to be colored in. And finally, they were like, let's give them a break from all the coloring. And this is coming from someone who doesn't love the coloring. So I love that these leaves, you just stamp it, you get multiple colors because it's distinctive in one image. You're going to get light and dark. You see the light? Your ink is going to come out lighter. It's magic. And then you can add the veins. But anyway, so we have 3 different leaves. This style, I think this one's maybe oak. This, I don't know. Anyway, 2 different styles of leaves. And then this other one that is 2 leaves side by side, 2 smaller ones. And then each of those has a vein image that you can stamp. And it appears, I'm just going to take this off and look, that the vein comes out, at least on this one, lower. Yeah, so it gives the stick part as well, at least on that large leaf. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the images. Everything else is greetings. We have I'm thankful. Autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful with a grateful heart. And these are super tiny. For all you do today and every day to have you as a friend. I'm thankful. Autumn teaches us, and with a grateful heart, have cursive mixed in, a really fancy font, and then The other ones are all caps, really small. Obviously, you can mix and match those. Okay, then the dies are going to, of course, cut out all the leaves that we could stamp. That 2-leaf image is so much bigger than it appears on the front of the case. So much bigger. Okay, so we cut out the 3 leaves that we can stamp. You can cut out veins. You can cut out multiple other leaves that are going to put embossing marks in there. And then there are 2 images that are just going to leave an impression. They might put little holes like that one I showed you before, just based on how this looks. They might put tiny little holes, but it's like it pierces it instead of cutting a hole in your paper. But anyway, it'll be one or the other. But there's a shorter, fatter one of that, and then a long, skinny, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, really small in a row that's like 4.5 inches long of those details. Okay, so we have those 3 label stamps. So we have these 2, and it's got like a, I'm going to cut one real quick. It's got like a pierced looking edge. Let's just cut it and see. That way we'll know. One moment. Yeah, it's pierced. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm so mad at this camera. What would y'all do if I went out and came back in with my other camera? What would y'all do to me? I'm gonna try it. Betsy says, okay, so I'm gonna talk. Let me put the camera on my face just so you like. Hello there. Okay, I'm gonna close this camera. I'm gonna go into my other camera. And I'm going to remove her. Remove. Your audio was removed. Can y'all hear me? It muted me. I hope I'm not. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see if this works. Am I still here? Yes, thank goodness. It was like, you're leaving the studio. Let me go to this other camera. Now I just have to hook it up to StreamYard real quick. And we might have a, can y'all still hear me? We might have an audio issue. No. What is it called? Okay. Let me make sure I'm muted. Enter studio. Let's see how this works. Okay. Yes, you can hear me, Pat. Thank you. Just triple check here. No. Okay. It still doesn't even look good after all that. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So that new camera is a dud. But this one may start delaying because this one has the delay problem. Okay. But look, I can show y'all the piercing up close. Beautiful, right? Okay. I'm going to scoot this one down a little bit. We're going to go. Okay. So we have that die labeled, then one that's more of a fat rectangle. Oh, I love the zoom in on this one though. Let me bring these up close and show you what I mean about maybe it'll pierce a hole. And then these leaves. So anyway, and then this super tiny skinny one for those little bitty greetings. Okay. Well, I'm happy I made that change, but I'm sad I didn't do it before when I'm trying to show y'all other stuff close up. All right. So I love Autumn Leaves Bundle. Love, 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 love. Woo-hoo. Okay, next up in this suite, the adhesive back speckled dots. So the speckles on these are more subtle than I thought they would be based on the pictures in the catalog. But it's almost like they have glitter inside them. You you can't see the speckles. It's just subtle. But they're beautiful. They're shiny. They're not like glittery. They're just shiny because they're so plastic and whatever. They're mossy meadow, mauve, moody mauve, crumb cake, and copper clay. So there you go. Yeah, the adhesive back speckled dots. Then we have this gorgeous embossing folder. It is just intentionally distressed, so it did not emboss good on these spots on purpose. And you can tell by looking at the folder where you see less texture, it's not going to emboss as well. That's because it's called the Distressed Tile Embossing Folder, 3D. Regular size. I embossed it here on some copper clay. It's beautiful. Then we have this ribbon, which, again, Pat, I don't know how many times I've mentioned Pat today, not as many as I've thought of her, but she's been sharing with our team so many samples she made. And she used this copper ribbon. Oh my gosh. She was like, look at the shine on this. I'm like, yeah, the shine. So this is called the Copper and Natural Ribbon Combo Pack. You get both of these rolls, a natural 1-inch ribbon and a metallic copper 1/4 inch ribbon. 5 yards of each. Now you'll get 2.5 yards of each in our ribbon share if you do that. But so the copper, sorry, I should probably tie it in a bow. It's very thin. Like it's not, like it just feels like ribbon. Like I don't know how how they made it so shiny. Well, it doesn't exactly feel like ribbon. It does have a different texture, but it's easy to work with, soft, beautiful. Now this large one is really thin. It resembles stuff we've had in the past, but it's darker for sure. It's darker. But anyway, I think it's easy to tie in a bow, but it's going to make a really large bow, so you might not want to, just depending on the project, it might be too big. Gorgeous though. Okay, there's those. And then 2 papers here. You see this oxidized copper 12 by 12, 4 sheets. Pretty peacock and copper are the colors. Pretty peacock and copper. Trying to put everything away before I move on here. Just save me some time later. It's like so much faster to put it away when you do it instead of after. Okay, so this one is just copper, distressed foil, gorgeous. This one is copper and pretty peacock, distressed foil, gorgeous. So you get 4 sheets, 2 of each, 12 by 12. Beautiful. And then this is the 6x6 designer paper, which I personally love. It mainly is, if not all, I don't remember. No, it's not all. But anyway, photographs. So we have these fall looking tree scenes with the sun coming through there. The back of that one is, and this is 6x6. It's the first 6x6 we've shown. The foil on these is going to be copper. Remember, this is a specialty paper, which means it will take longer to get in if it goes on back order. So just this cute little tile kind of pattern on the back that's distressed with more like a very vanilla. Did they say vanilla in this paper? Yes. Vanilla background with that copper distressed pattern. Okay, then we have like basically literally an image of a wrinkled up sweater, sort of pebbled pathish. And then peacock, the back has the gold foil. Pretty peacock and a sort of herringbone kind of copper pattern on top, and the peacock is distressed. Here's the thing. I can read the colors here. Cajun Craze, Copper Clay, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Moody Mauve, Mossy Meadow, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, Berry Vanilla. Again, just a path. This looks like, well, probably not. I was going to say something dumb. Anyway, a path in like a little foresty kind of place with the fall leaves changing color. And then the back's got sort of the copper clay color distressed with a copper pattern on top. Beautiful. A little wood grain here. Back of that is moody mauve with a really pretty copper distressed pattern. Looking at the top of it's not a forest. What is this called? With the trees, Lord, that are changing colors. So there's purples, yellows, oranges, reds. Beautiful from the top. So you just see the tops of the trees. Then the back of that one is mossy meadow green with distressed with a different copper foil pattern. This one is sort of like a blanket or, again, a shirt or something. The photo, it's kind of wrinkled up there. The back of that is a really nice tile looking pattern with mixed colors. So this has got moody mauve, pretty peacock, of course, the copper, and the green, mossy meadow. This sheet is literally from the top, taking a photo of different colors of pumpkins with some leaves falling in there. It's so pretty. And then the back of that one is pretty peacock, gold, copper foil. I keep saying gold, sorry. Distressed pattern on top. Old books, 3 shelves, 2.5 shelves, old books, old bindings, pretty. The back of that, copper clay with a copper top image, distressed pattern on top. I was going to say a pile of leaves, but it's not. This is like a picture of a ground of leaves, but they have like moody mauve leaves in here, but very realistic leaves. Gorgeous. Just the whole sheet, large leaves. It's like in your face. Moody mauve with a copper pattern, distressed moody mauve. This is Pat Coates' favorite pattern of the whole set. Top view. Thank you, Betsy. I was like, what is the word? No, we all were a little puzzled by this one, but then Pat made a cute card with it. This is the, like she calls it a couch. I call it a chair, but it's a leather piece of furniture, the buttons. There you go. I want to see what everybody makes with that. And then another sort of tile pattern like that moody mauve one earlier with pretty peacock and mossy meadow and stuff. And then you'll see the cat jumped up here. And then just some leaves here. I don't know how to describe it. Leaves. Come on. Sorry, gotta get her down. Get down. Okay. Mossy meadow on the back of that one, distressed with a copper pattern. A super close-up of some old books. So this one's just like 4.5 books going one direction and then some other ones on their side. They got really distressed. Like these are super old, so the bindings are all distressed and stuff. And last but not least, very vanilla with the distressing on the very vanilla is white, the white spots, and a copper pattern on top. So I love this paper. I got so many likes on that card I made from Demo Planning Place, Pat. See, we encouraged her to use that. We challenged her. We were like, you need to make a card out of that paper. And she did, and it was very popular with the other demos. So, okay. So Sincere, this is a single stamp set. Page 47, greetings. It's gonna be great because it's words. Red rubber. I think this might be what we're using in our paper share party for make and takes, but I can't remember 100%. So we have you're in my heart and prayers just for you. So proud of you. Hope you're feeling better soon. So thankful for you. Hope your day is a happy one. Your kindness is so appreciated. Be grateful for what you have. Be proud of who you are. That's all one stamp. Just love spending time with you. Knowing you brings joy to my heart, and happy birthday. But this happy birthday is a vertical stamp. Everything else is normal. That's a vertical, tall, skinny happy birthday. Right there. So, red rubber, great greetings, different, like every single greeting is not the same font. So there's several different fonts mixed in on that one. Some are cursive, some are mixed, etc. Okay, now we're to the Halloween section. I got the Them Bones Sweet. That's all I got for Halloween right now. Make sure. I mean, I got the pumpkins, but that can be fall also. Okay, so we have the Bag of Bones bundle, photopolymer. Of course, well, not of course, but anyway, Bag of Bones is a bunch of skeleton pieces. So you have a full skeleton image. She is kind of like dancing and waving. Let's just look backwards. Okay. Doing a little dance. Then there's just all the different body parts. The head with the torso, I guess, and then legs and arms and etc. Yeah. So you can make the skeletons do whatever you want. There is a skeleton of a dog and a skeleton of a cat. There is a bat image. These are all obviously super solid, no need to color. A bow tie, a rose, a heart, a bat, a older person style hat, a beret, a mustache, a scarf, like a French style scarf that would go with the beret. These are all the ways you can decorate these little skeletons. Then for words, we have Happy Halloween, no bones about it, you're a sweet friend, eat, shriek, and be scary, boo to you, bonjour. That's cute. That's cute to go with the beret and stuff. So I think it's super cute. And then the dies are going to be, of course, cut out every stamped image. You know, the single legs and arms, all the skeletons, all that. The hat, the beret, the scarf, all of it. Ooh, and then look, there's a pair of shoes, very detailed little pair of shoes, a half, not even a half, a sliver of a moon, whatever that's called, and 3 stars, a bunch of bones, like dog bones to me, like that kind of bones. It's one die that cuts out 7 really small, like dog bones. Sort of like a walking stick cane thing and a bow tie, not matching the bow tie that you stamped. That's this die. Another one, a cowboy hat, a top hat, a sort of rickety fence. I love that one. That can be for beach stuff too. A grass or ground type die. Then there's sort of like a tombstone shape. Basically is a tombstone shape. I don't know. Yeah, you can put some of the words on there depending on what else you stamp on it to fill in the space. At least each tree can be scary. You can. And then this, what are these called? Is this somebody help me. I thought of this yesterday that I needed to figure out what this is called. It's like the building I don't know. Oh, there's another hat right here, like a fedora style hat. I can't think of what these are called. Film Bones is my fave. Love it. Yes. So super versatile. I love it. So cute. Bag of Bones. Then they have glow in the dark. Bats and ghosts. And these look so cute in person. Like even without glowing, like they just look super cute. They're sticky on the back. There's the bats up top. They're all the same size. There's the little ghost. They glow in the dark. Lando was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to make Halloween cards for my grandkids now. And then this is glow in the dark paper. It's 6x6. Just as I suspected, it's very textured on the front, which I'm sure has to do with making it glow. And a crypt. Thank you, Janet. Yes. Okay, I did say mausoleum, but then I thought that sounded wrong. But crypt, yes, girl. Lori, this will be the first time I buy a sweet. Woohoo! Yes. So this glows in the dark, and what I don't know is if you can stamp on it because it's so thick. It would probably be difficult, and or it might not dry on there. So that would be a test it and see. But you could of course die cut out images if not. And I don't know. Oh, they show in the catalog a die cut, like one of those bones, and the skeleton man person is holding the bone in its hand, like a dog bone, playing with the dog. So that is glowing. There's also one where the crypt is cut out of the glow paper, and the moon and the stars. So there you go, some tips on that. Yeah. Okay, last but not least on this one is this designer paper. It is the Them Bones 12 by 12 designer paper. You've got one of those sheets where you can cut apart these rectangle and square, well, these are all rectangle images that will just give you single designs, trick or treat, creep, what is it, creep it real, boo, and then just other patterns. There's some houndstooth, just some patterns, the fence with some bats flying around and a moon back there, like just different images. The back of that is the orange, is that basic black Cajun craze pumpkin pie starry sky. So pumpkin pie with very tiny white wording, boo eek repeated. It's a little distressed, especially over here on this right side, the pumpkin. Okay, then we've got the A sheet, black background, distressed black. And then I'm going to rip this die off of here. Yes, all of these skeletons in different colors that you can die cut out. I love it. And I'm assuming you can also die cut out the cat. Yep, and the dog. So this whole sheet is all stuff that can be die cut out. Love that. And pumpkin, white, Cajun. Those are the three colors. Okay, we have a sort of pumpkin and Cajun and white houndstooth. Really pretty. Not just Halloween. A whole sheet of small tombstones and crypts. Too small for the dies. Different colors. Yeah. And they're on here at angles. You can definitely cut them out by hand. They're not touching. But they're small enough to make a good background. Ooh, that's just a good fall sheet. The back of the crypt and tombstone one is a really large sort of orange houndstooth plaid. It's not really houndstooth, but yet it's a really nice plaid image, y'all. That is nice. Okay. Okay, here's another sheet with little dancing skeletons. Some are two people dancing, some are a single, but these are much smaller than the dies, much smaller. So they're not to be die cut out, with bats flying around. The back is Cajun craze, and there's little stars also in the background. Here is bones that form a chevron pattern across a gray piece. Little distressed bones. One of those sheets you can cut in half, and you'll have the same exact design on both halves. So to describe one half, it is a black grass ground, 4 tombstones that say like ROP, Jack-o'-lantern, Ricky D. Bones, Tomb, Sweet Tomb, Creep It Real. And then there's like a fence behind that and a sort of orange sky stuff that goes up into the starry sky, purple sky with bats flying around in a moon. It's super cute. Ooh, a houndstooth, black and gray, made out of bats. They have little eyes. They're staring at you. Super cute. A starry sky background with very slightly diagonal stripes on it of starry sky. And this just your good old-fashioned pumpkin pie with bats on the background, super tiny little bats and little bitty tiny half a sliver of a moon Cajun craze. So that is a good one, y'all, I think. especially if you like Halloween or are into that or have little kids or whatever. I can't remember what we had last year in Halloween, but I do remember it wasn't my like, oh my gosh, favorite Halloween ever. I really liked, and there's some other cute stuff in the book that I did not purchase for Halloween, but this was like, yes, I'm getting that. Okay. That was pages 48 and 49, them bones, sweet. Yeah, so look on page 50 at the other Halloween. It's got like a, what's the word I'm looking for? In the dies, it cuts out a bag, like a treat bag. So I'll probably end up getting that even if I don't get the stamp set. I'm just going to pull the rest of the stuff out. This is what's left in my box. This is what's left to give you a time range of how much time we have to go. Okay, so this is the pick of the patch bundle on page 51. It comes with a punch. So I love that this punch punches out 4 different images from the stamp set, 2 different pumpkins, this leaf, and of course the stem to your pumpkins. So let's look at the stamp set. It's photopolymer, actual size on the case there. And so you're going to be able to punch out that largest pumpkin and this medium pumpkin only. There is 3 more pumpkins and a gourd that do not fit the punch. When we say pumpkins here, this is more fun, not realistic look. I mean, if y'all know what I mean, it's not like drawn like a pumpkin with the, yeah. But basically each pumpkin is 3 super solid sections with a little no ink in between each section. Hopefully that helps describe it. Again, thank you Stampin' Up! With the no coloring. This is my Jennifer's jam. I'm like, oh, I can make cute stuff fast, etc. Okay, so that's the punch. The leaf, that one right there, it's like a, I don't know what kind of leaf, but that leaf right there. So that's the punch. Now let me tell you about the stamp set, photopolymer. You're gonna have the 5 pumpkins I described, from the largest one, which is the largest one on the punch, which is about 1 1/4 by 1 1/4, and then they go a little smaller, and then there's one that's more of an oval, 1 inch by 3/4. Okay, then there's a gourd that's a little taller than the other pumpkin, about 1 1/2 tall. There is basically like a tree with no leaves on it, but like, just again, this is more fun art, not, oh, I'm trying to make the most realistic thing ever. So it's a stick coming up from the ground and 4 branches coming off that. But then there's a separate image of greenery, a stem with several branches and leaves on it, again, all solid, no need to color, that you could, I'm assuming, add to this tree, fill it up. In the sample in the book, they use the tree, like it's fall and all the leaves are gone. So just the tree with no leaves on it. Okay, so we got that. Then there's a small 3-leaf image that you can use to put your leaves on the ground or falling from your trees. There is a crow. I'm assuming that's a crow image. Again, not super realistic, all solid, hole where the eye goes. The beak is just a line. You could color in the beak if you wanted. The stem to the pumpkin, we talked about 2 different super solid, I was going to say veins. What are those called? The little stringy things that grow out of the pumpkin. Yeah, those. I think I knew the word for those last year. The two different larger leaf images, so you can use those, of course, as leaves on your pumpkins. One fits the punch. One is more like a weird shape. It's like half of that leaf. I'm looking in the book real quick to see how they used it. I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. They put it on the gourd, actually, in this sample. But anyway, so 2 leaves, a jack-o'-lantern face. So this can go in your Halloween section as well. So you can do the fall and Halloween. You got the jack-o'-lantern face. You can put on pretty much everything here. Then, all these greetings. So we have a harvest of blessings. You're the pick of the patch. Happy Halloween. Cutie pie. Thanks so much. And then there's one image here that is dots. It's a really small image, like just a 1/2 inch area of super solid little tiny dots. Of course, you can just fill in. They have it actually stamped on some of the pumpkins on one of their samples, kind of to add depth and detail. And also they have it stamped as a background. So there you go, pick of the patch, super cute. Reminds me of a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Yes, thank you, Lori. That's a good description. You could even use it for that, even though it's a fall/Halloween set. Okay, Modern Garden. By the way, don't forget, these are the pearls I'm going to give you free in September if you order 50 or more with me this month with the host code. So don't forget about that. Okay, this is, I think, the last suite that I ordered that I have to show here. It's the it's the Garden Walk Suite, pages 52, 53. The bundle is called Modern Garden. Now, the bundle comes with a punch. It is a nice, large label. Grab a piece of paper. There you go. So, of course, it's going to fit some of the greetings in this set, but also, like, who doesn't like a label punch? So, like, we'll just use it for everything. Let me give you measurements. It's like a oval, but it's more like a rectangle with rounded ends. 1 5/8 by 2 3/8. I'm gonna put that there. So yeah, so then we don't have that reflection. Okay. So that's the die. The stamp set is photopolymer. Actual size, no, it's a tiny bit larger than what you see here. And so it's called Modern Garden, and that's what it is. It's like a bunch of flowers that you can layer on top of each other. You've got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers, and then some pieces to layer in the centers and details and all that. I'm looking for leaves. It's mostly the flowers. Well, there's a base with 2 leaves on it, and I guess there's 3 little tiny leaves. There's also a grouping of just 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11 small kind of posy style flowers. Solid, again, all solid, y'all. No coloring, all solid. Oh my gosh, like, I love it. I think maybe this image can go inside this leaf to add some vein detail. There's 2 circles, again, centers of your flowers. So it's just like build your modern garden. Check out the catalog for ideas on that, plus, of course, whatever we and other people come up with. I think April's using this in our retreat class in October, so you can get ideas there as well. But yeah, and then it comes with 4 greetings. Enjoy your special day. Best wishes for a fun-filled future together. Wishing you the warmest blessings of Christmas. It's your birthday. So definitely an all occasion set. Definitely there's a 2 flowers here that can be poinsettias. Stamp them in the right color, put them with the right paper and greeting. You've got a Christmas card. Use those same images in different colors, different themes, and you're good to go with that as well. So there's that. Then we have the blooming pearls, which are gorgeous. They're so shiny, so shiny. They are garden green, gold, petal pink, and peacock. Look at, I mean, they're kind of iridescent too, especially these green ones. And that's what you're going to get free with your online order with me with 50 or more, plus the class kit in August through the 15th only. But anyway, so there's that. And then the designer paper that goes with this one is 6x6. It's called Garden Walk, Calypso Coral, Garden Green, Mossy Meadow, Poppy Parade, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. So lots of florals here. Oh, and by the way, you get 6 of each design. So I've flipped them all previously already, but this is the same design. So you get 6 of this design. So I have 3 and 3 here, front and back, 6x6 paper. So just want to make sure you know that. Okay, so this design, the coral more theme, but still with blues and greens, flowers. Then the back is just the coral with coral dots all over it. Then we've got more of the, I guess we're going to call this Pretty Peacock because that's the only blue listed in this sheet. But it's a very extremely light background of Pretty Peacock. And then tiny little flowers all over it in pretty much all the colors I said. They do have stems and leaves, and they're little like daisy type flowers, but cutesy ones, not like exactly with all the daisies style petals. Okay, peacock white and light peacock stripes. That was the back of those flowers. Okay, new one here. Light peacock background, white and poppy, but also pink and other colors, flowers. It's just so pretty. Like, it's just really pretty florals and greens, of course, with your little leaves and stuff. The back of that is diagonal stripes. Again, I'm just going to call it super light, Pretty Peacock, and some diagonal stripes with some pinstripes of peacock. More coral florals with tiny little flowers all over and greens. And then the back of that is another coral background, different than the last one, but solid coral with little like strokes of light coral all over. This one definitely can lean toward more Christmas just because of the color scheme, but it also is tropical. Anyway, it's a green background with darker green leaves and big, bold flowers all over it in the wild wheat, poppy parade, calypso coral. Really pretty. Very tropical, but also I could totally see it being Christmas just with the right images. Wild wheat with wild wheat stripes. White background with little flowers all over. More heavy on the poppy parade with some wild wheat and blue and, of course, greens mixed in. The back of that one is it's the extremely light poppy parade with poppy parade stripes across it, but they are hand drawn. Some are thicker than the others, lines. This one definitely can be your Christmas paper from this pack. It almost looks foil, but it's not. Poinsettias, a dark peacock background with peacock and green, garden green, peacock, wild wheat, and white accents, but the main focus is these large poinsettias with wild wheat in the middle. Wild wheat is a great substitute for gold. Great substitute for gold. We have a pretty peacock with like some irregular dots of lighter peacock as the background. This is the more garden green background with poppy parade, pretty peacock, and wild wheat, tiny flowers all over with peacock leaf detail. And the last but not least, garden green with diagonal light garden green stripes. Woohoo! All right. How many people are still here? Like 3? Had to stop for lunch. Catch you on the replay. I know, girl. I'm starving over here. Perfect set for December birthdays. Yes, Ro. Ooh, very smart. So Garden Walk, perfect for your December birthdays. Oh, and last but not least is this Calypso Coral in this sweet braided linen trim. So really super skinny, like 1/8 of an inch. It's linen. It's braided linen. It's, of course, super easy to tie a bow. And as my friend Robin said, she got super excited because she has some old DSP with coral in it. And now she has a ribbon to match. So there you go. We all have our reasons we like stuff. These tiny scattered floral prints are called ditzy prints. Ooh, good to know. I was laughing because I thought you were about to say, Janet, that they were making you dizzy. Like I just saw the first part of what you were saying. Like I saw one word basically. Ditzy prints. Good to know. Okay, so also on page 54, you can see the Modern Garden Bundle. On page 55 is a stamp set called More Wishes. More Wishes. It's not the same, but it's similar in concept, I guess, to my $1 million stamp set. So of course I love it because it's all words. So let me check the sizes here. And then it's very similar to a set we have in the annual catalog right now that has like happy and birthday. Very similar to this, where you can mix and match and make different readings with different fonts. So these words are huge, much larger than shown on the front here. So Christmas is 1 inch by 3. And so in that size, large, solid block letters, we have the ampersand sign, you, love, an exclamation mark, new, to, T-O, Christmas, wishes, year, and merry. So obviously you're going to mix and match. Then in the smaller, cute, super cute, all lowercase cursive, we have you, merry, new, year, Christmas, to, love, ampersand, wishes, exclamation mark. So it's the exact same words in both fonts. You mix and match them however you want. These kind of look really cute when like you could stamp Christmas in solid and merry on top of it in the little, and vice versa. So much fun. I can't wait to work with this one. It's like I said, the only thing that's different from the annual catalog one, I think, is I feel like that's a different font, but I have not gotten mine out and compared it. So that's More Wishes on page 55. Then this one, demonstrators could order translucent florals on page 56 a while back. Jennifer missed the boat because she forgot. And then the deadline passed. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm not getting that. And then I was so mad because I got this swap from my friend Martha. And it was so gorgeous. And I was like, what set did you use? Like, do we even sell that? She's like, it's translucent florals, the one we can pre-order. But this was a whole thing with demos a while back where we could order it. So look at this gorgeous sample. Look how beautiful this stamps. And so I'm so happy I have it now. It's red rubber. It's these, literally the word translucent. So when you stamp these flowers, it stamps the outline and then it fills it in, but barely with ink. Like it's so, like I said, magic how Stampin' Up! Literally puts the texture on the stamp so that there's less ink in certain spots and more ink in other spots. This is a red rubber one. So you've got two different flower styles, a really large image with 6, like a stem with 6 leaves growing on it. Another small that can be, I guess, like, I don't 100% know, but either a really small flower or additional petals to build up and make one flower. There's this single image that, oh, that's a leaf. Okay, I was like, what is that? A leaf. It's just the style of these leaves. And then a double leaf image. You've got a single sort of flower stem or leaf stem. A more of a sprig image with like the long, I don't know what those are called, but instead of a berry, it's got a long oval-y thing on the end that might be where the berry would be. Okay, words, we have you're the best, happy birthday, congratulations, wishing you all the happiness in the world. And then on the dies, you're going to be able to cut out, let me see if that's the same shape. The stem, yeah, that's not the same as, so a stem. Yeah, not the stamped stem, a stem. You're like, forget the stamps, too much trouble. Let me just cut this out. all of your stamped flowers and leaves. And then you can build leaves and flowers with these builder flower dies. It's going to be so gorgeous. There's already a ton of samples out there because all those demonstrators that got them early. So you can look on Pinterest for any of it now, but there's going to be a lot with translucent florals in comparison to the rest. Anyway, it's just so pretty. I was so mad that I didn't buy it when I had the chance. It was literally that I forgot. Yes, Rose says this set is stunning. Modern oval. Want to use Love and You for Valentine's. Yes, Lori, that's a great idea on More Wishes. Lori says More Wishes is on my wish list. Okay, thank you, Cindy, or thank you, Ro. She's answering you, Cindy. Modern oval punch. I didn't know why you were saying that, Ro. Cindy, modern oval. All right, we're almost done. So I'm assuming this is next because I have it laying here next. This embossing set of embossing folders. This is on page, let me find it. Yes, page 60. It is definitely hidden on page 60 with the whale watching set. Tell me what y'all think of that one. Okay, this is called Cherry Patterns Embossing Folders. These are two, you get two, and it's the skinnier ones, like 3 and something inches wide by 6. So you get these lines that are wavy, and to me it goes, it can go either way, but I'm looking at it horizontal, so they're wavy across the page. They're not solid, but they're thick, so it's like line, dot, space, more of the curvy line, space, more of the curvy line. Anyway, it definitely gives a water waves vibe, even though it's not water, or just a cool background. It's just a cool background. So there's that one, and then the circles, I guess. Yeah, they're like really thick circles in different sizes. I just cut these in Daffodil Delight, or embossed in Daffodil, because it said cherry, and I was like, daffodil's a cherry color. So different sizes of really thick circles embossed on your paper. Obviously, it goes off the edges, so you get half and portions of circles on the edges. It's really cute. I think it's going to be fun to work with. It definitely can be Christmas, and it definitely can be anything else, So there's that. Throughout the Year is on page 61. The very next page is another Just Greetings, red rubber. I'm trying to see if the sizes match up here. So this one is great. They're pretty much the same size on the front here as real size. We're always needing all occasion stamp sets to mix with everything else we have. Well, this is one. They finally came out with one. It's been a long time. Throughout the Year has Happy Easter, Happy Holidays, Happiest of Birthdays. You mean so much to me. Cheers to you and to, let me read it right. Cheers to you and the new year. Trick or treat. Best of luck. Be my Valentine. Thank you. Could that not be more all occasion? It could, but it's really good. All right. And then, hold on. Did I miss my... Oh, right here. Okay. On page 62, hidden on page 62. And then I have one more product and we're done. Classic gift card envelopes. Classic gift card envelopes. $6. You get 20. Y'all, it's an envelope to put a gift card in. Of course, we would decorate it. We would decorate probably the gift card also. It's very thick, like super thick. So substantial. You get a ton of them. It's super cute. I love that it's just white. Like, let's don't theme it to anything. That way we can use it with everything. It's on the page with the Year to Celebrate, which is a birthday stamp set. Although that can also be New Year and July 4th to me, in my opinion, Year to Celebrate. But actually, it says Happy New Year right there. It's a really cute set. It's on my list, Year to Celebrate. But anyway, there you go. classic gift card envelopes. And then last but not least, and it's almost, I'm going by page number, but it's like we saved the best for last because look at these circles. The largest circle, I think it's 5 3/4, but I couldn't see through the plastic. These are the 5 3/4 deckled circle dies. Deckled circle dies. Y'all, the smallest circle is 1 inch. They are deckled. It's not a solid circle. It's like cutty, whatever, torn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 dies. We don't want to see you. We want to see the dies. 14 dies. 5 3/4 inches is the biggest one. I've seen some samples over in our demonstrator Facebook group. By the way, another perk of joining my team. And I'm talking about the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator group. Not that my team won't make awesome samples. Anyway, where they use these really large ones just as a portion on a card, because obviously that's too big for a card. But think scrapbooking, think other projects, samplers, etc. Anyway, but they just use portions. So that, why can't I get that straight? That is the deckled circles dies. What do you guys think? Yay for those circles. So excited to get my hands on them. I'm curious what the faint circles will be used for. I'm thinking that was just a typo on the word faint. So that's what I have. I hope I'm going to bring this up because I had to pick up the cat so y'all can see. Hi. Rude. I hope this has been helpful in just letting you see some of the stuff that's coming available. Obviously, I didn't order it all, but I ordered 3 hours worth. It's been 3 hours. Hopefully you will come back and watch replay and watch it in sections, and you don't have to watch it all in one sitting. If you did, congratulations. Let me know if you are here from the beginning. I know Cindy says they are big. Look, Cindy. Wait, how do I face my head straight forward? Yeah, that's how big they are. Big as my face. But it's pretty cool. Like, don't limit us, Stampin' Up. Make them as big as we can find what to do with them. Anyway, there's a ton of other stuff in this book. There's a set on this page right here called Cheers to the Season that I didn't even want. And then Pat used it in our team. She bought it and made a sample. She made multiple samples. Long story short, that's definitely on my list now. And there's a lot of other stuff, but I pretty much got, as we said at the beginning, what I liked plus what I'll be using in my first events with this new catalog. We only have September, October, November, December, only 4 months. Please remember that this catalog, these are always considered while supplies last. So especially toward the end of the catalog, which will only be 2 to 3 months into it, things could start selling out. So get what you want early. You can start ordering from it September. Let's see if it's on here, and I can read it. I think I have to get my readers out. September 6th. But if you're a demo or you want to join my team, you can order from it now. Avoid the rush. Avoid if something goes on back order, etc. I started reading your comments, Cindy. I will be doing paper and ribbon shares with this catalog. And yeah, and lots of events, of course, tons of events using this product. She's literally asleep, y'all. Anyway, so I know they're all laughing at you. Pretty. Cindy loves it all. Thank you, Joyce, or you're welcome, Joyce. Thank you. Joyce says, I love everything. Pat from the beginning. Woohoo! Pat wins the award. Oh, Lori wins the award. Watched the whole time. And she says, pretty kitty to you. Large. Okay, Lori said, I'm so curious what the large circles will be used for. Yes, exactly, Lori. Me too. I guess the ones I've seen was where they used a portion of it, but that's like we just started. That was like one of our artisan people that Stampin' Up! Gave it to early so they could start making samples for us. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how those circles get used. Landa says "Want it all." I know, right? Janet, it's a great catalog. Yes, awesome. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed today. Thank you very much. I'm going to pack the rest of the day for retreat and then hopefully play with some of this stuff at retreat and get some samples made for upcoming events. So have a great day. I should be back next Thursday, 9 a.m. Central, like usual. So I will see y'all then. Thank you. Bye. I usually wave at this point, but I'm holding a cat. So bye.